everything. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's the best motivation because I mean, you're right. You're gonna have a great time.
All right.
Oh.
I'm just waiting.
No, I can't wait for NFL season.
I can't either. I'll tell you why.
What? A lot of stories.
Because let's
A lot
put it
of
this way.
teams. Huh?
Understand something that I found out. We talk about Trevor Lawrence.
All right, I'm having major malfunctions this morning.
I don't see how.
You don't think so?
Look at the division he's in.
Just kind of.
Look at the division he's in.
Yeah. Yeah, that division.
That's kind of tough, and he hasn't
They
really.
made the playoffs last.
He has flashes.
Yeah.
He has flashes, but he's never been consistent, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I really don't. I mean, let's be honest with it. What has he mainly had to do for most of his career since he's been on that team? Run for his life while he's playing.
Yeah, basically. But
And he's had weapons. He just doesn't have a line.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's all.
yeah.
You see Chuck? That's what the Knicks did to the Spurs. Ooh yeah. Ooh. We're here to celebrate.
Come on, man.
Today
let's
is a day of
Congratulations,
celebration.
Yes, whatever. Congratulations. They won.
Ain't that something?
Dude,
They
if
won.
it's anybody else, if it's
I'm
New
just saying
England,
it's
he's in here.
congratulations.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were
Yeah.
celebrating too. You know, we
Yeah.
celebrate with everybody.
No,
But
it-
no,
he's
no,
just
no.
like,
See,
he's just
that
like,
joke, that
it's
show.
been 30-some years.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Okay.
If it would have been a team from Boston, he wouldn't have been here today because he'd still been up celebrating and partying last night.
Oh man.
Dude,
Well,
it's painful for you for any team from New York to win anything. isn't
I'm
it?
just saying I'd rather see the Spurs win, but they didn't. So New York fans throwing eggs at players and stuff and all that. You know,
Can you prove that?
Charles Barkley
Can-
brought
can-
that up. It was horrible. You know.
What I heard Charles Barkley say was,
What? I'm just
I haven't
saying.
seen a crowd stay after a game this long
I'm sure they
after a
did.
victory.
It's New York City.
And that's what I heard him say.
Yeah.
Now, where'd he say, where'd you get the egg though?
No, the other day when the player Wembley, I think.
Oh, you're talking about before they won the whole damn thing.
Yeah, when the eggs are.
You see, all that don't count.
Yeah, but it's horrible.
Oh, that don't count. You see, you talking about something that happened yesterday.
That was 2 days ago.
You're not talking. We talking about what happened
What
last
happened
night.
last night?
Well, yeah, no.
And
they
last
won.
night, New York there was no
won.
fighting and stuff. You see, you're one of those media people like Fox and all them other people misleading everybody because you're gonna sit here and put that out there, make
That's
it
what I
seem
bring
like
to the
that.
table. I
That's
bring stories.
misrepresentation right
I
there.
bring- Great story.
Ben Rossini. He bangs the Patriots, but hates everybody else.
I bring the stories that people want to see, that hear about, all the backstory and stuff.
That's quick.
What people wanted is what happened.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Knicks winning
Yeah,
the
exactly.
title.
To be quite honest, people wanted
Vegas
to
wanted the
win.
Knicks to win the title.
Nope.
Here
Now
we go
will
again.
San Antonio.
See, man, usually I'm on this side of the fence. See how he
I'm
does
just
that?
saying,
Yeah.
the money was there. Money talks. That's what he.
You know, now when I brought that up about New England, it was, oh, that's never going to happen. That can't happen.
Yeah,
All of a sudden now, I mean,
Okay.
come on. Well, you see exactly what I've been saying for the past 3 weeks. I've been saying, you're so blinded by anything Boston,
I'm just saying, I'll
Boston,
root for
that everybody else is in a backseat in the rest of the world that you don't see and you can't be unbiased.
No, I'm
You
just
know,
saying.
you know who would have enjoyed this? Cletus Ray would have enjoyed
Yeah,
that final.
you can't. You blurred the lines. You cannot be unbiased anymore.
Okay.
You're just totally
All
swing.
right.
You're just like
It's 2 against 1 here. Okay,
no,
I
it's
got
not.
it. I
It's
get
like
it.
the. It's
I
like
get
the.
it.
It's like the Democrats or even the Republicans are just so far. There's no in the middle.
Okay.
No in
All
the
I'm
middle.
saying is
We're
that,
just
okay,
saying
it's
be in the
over
middle.
with, it's in the past, they won.
We're saying be in the middle.
Congratulations, New York Knicks. Yeah. They finally got a title in that city, what was it, the last 20 years or so?
53 years. It's been 53 years.
I mean, when was the last time the Yankees won? I can't remember.
2012.
Okay, so it's been first time in what, 15 years that city's won a title, right? Good for them.
How long has it been since New England's won the title?
It's been, I think it's been, the Bruins was the last one.
I'm talking Pats.
Oh my
Let's go
gosh.
Pats.
Well, we
Since
have to
Brady
go-
left.
Since Brady left against the
Yeah.
Rams. So,
So,
yeah.
and Boston won what in what, 09, 08, 09? The Celtics won one.
It was 18 was the last time the Red Sox won.
Yeah.
That's been recent, 2018. 2013, 07. You know.
Greatest sports city in the world is New York. Hands
Yeah, I mean,
down.
that's the thing. And I mean, to me, what I liked, and I'll get to everything else before, but one of the things I liked about it was to see the guys like Patrick Ewing.
The house was packed with greats last
You know,
night.
John Starks, guys like that, man. I mean, the reason it's memorable to me is when you watch the battles against Jordan, when you watch the battles against Wilkins,
How much was
Bird,
those
when you
tickets?
watch
were
those
probably-
battles.
Those tickets were high price too. Right?
Didn't matter. I mean, what I'm saying is it was the excitement of
Yeah.
knowing those legends got to see something that they were
Right.
busting. I mean, because they were in an era where it was do or die, man. I mean, you got hit.
I watched a lot of basketball this last week. More than I've probably watched in 20 years. Okay. The NBA itself overall is a joke.
Yeah.
Last night,
Well, not
they
this
call a flagrant one on Mitchell Robinson because Wemby fell. He literally come up and he never really pushed him. He
Right.
had his hands on his back.
100,000.
But because these fuckers flop like it's World Cup, it's an embarrassment. And then of course they call foul on Wemby, but no, their coach challenges it, and of course Towns did hook him,
So-
you know. But it's just like, dude, let these mugs play defense, get physical. There's no physicality in the league anymore. I'm sitting there and it's just, Wemby, you're 7'2". You're taller than everybody. If you would just get physical, there's no. You imagine if
And he
Shaq.
didn't get MVP.
Who do you think got it? The lefty, Bronson, the guy who deserved it. Everybody said, "Oh, he's too small. He's not going to do it."
No. Now this
Dude,
is one thing I
that-
will say.
That mug has done nothing but win his entire
Yeah,
life.
no, I agree. I do think the reason I was asking that question is because I do think Karl Anthony Towns deserved a bit because of what he was able to do.
Towns stayed in
So-
foul trouble the whole game last night. He had 2 points.
And that probably
So
hurt
we're
more than
saying-
anything.
So we're
Otherwise,
saying NBA Finals average ticket was $8,000. Who can fucking afford that?
I understand that, and I can
from New York.
guarantee you this
That's
much.
crazy.
That may be the average price, but I can guarantee they didn't sell for that.
No, they were
They
Exceeding-
sell for a lot more.
exceeding most
Either
Super
more,
Bowls?
but some of them were probably selling for less because they wanted that house.
Well, you
packed.
got to figure.
But you got
Exceeding most Super
superstars there.
Bowls? Really, in NBA, and you say the NBA is a joke, and look at this.
It-
My God.
You know what drives that price, that average price up?
Because
Them
the
floor
city-
seats.
Yes,
Them floor
exactly.
seats that
Yeah,
celebrities are paying $200,000
Right.
for.
Spike Lee,
Yeah.
guys like that, sitting there,
Yeah.
you know. And I love that, to be quite honest. I love to,
Yeah.
let's be honest. If you
Wow.
really think about it,
Man.
okay, a guy of Spike Lee's caliber sitting next to you, and he's not
When
not being guarded. He's just being Spike Lee, the basketball fan.
Yeah,
Like
you don't
we-
have bodyguards sitting
Yeah.
around.
Right. He is
protecting
being
it.
a basketball fan.
When
Now,
was
that's something to see.
When was Spike Lee's last movie?
I don't really know. I didn't pay much attention to Spike Lee's
It's
movies
been a
because
while,
I
I think.
wasn't that kind of a fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not
You're
into.
not a fan of his work mostly.
I'm not a fan of a lot of people's work. There's certain
Yeah.
things that I like.
There's
that
a
I
few
have
Spike
favorite.
Lee joints
got a-
that I
Yeah.
watch.
Some
but-
of them are nice.
Yeah. I mean, they have good meaning.
Right. Rodney King, he put out in 2017.
You gotta go farther back for me to watch
Yes,
Spike
it's
Lee
way
joints.
back.
I mean, Do the Right Thing was pretty
So-
good.
Do the right thing.
And,
School Days. I'm thinking he did School Days, something like that.
Kings
He
of
got
Dom,
game. He got
Game.
Good.
Malcolm X, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm was a classic. Malcolm was a classic.
All right, so
Most of his good movies, he had the same guy, and that was Denzel.
Yeah.
Of course, anything Denzel does is.
That's why I said Malcolm X. I mean,
Yeah.
if you actually put a picture, if anybody would have seen the picture at one point with him sitting there with the actual Malcolm X, it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was the same with Ray, with Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Jamie Foxx when he
when
played.
they put the actual picture at one
Right,
point,
right,
When he played Ray Charles, yeah.
and it was you would thought you seen a ghost. And the good part about that movie is a lot of people didn't know Jamie
Right.
Foxx did the singing himself
Yeah.
because he was that talented. So
yeah.
good morning, everybody.
Next, let's go.
We are here Sunday morning
I
workday.
am
Welcome
supporting the Knicks a
everybody.
little bit. I do have orange one this morning, so.
Okay, so we are live here today, Facebook and YouTube, and I just want, are we on? Yeah, we're on live today on Facebook, right?
You better check YouTube, make sure it's up. I was having some technical.
Yeah, it says we're live. It says we're up and running on there on YouTube. And yes, hello everybody on YouTube who's watching. We are live. Thank you for showing up. Here we are just doing our thing and mute myself. That's what I have to do sometimes is to mute myself. And hey, Wilford Moore, 17. I'm glad that you're here. Africans, I'm going to talk about.
Oh, that's good to pop up right up.
What?
All I heard you say was Africans. That's all I heard.
No,
you
that,
say.
no, I
Oh, the
said,
comment on there, yeah.
yeah,
So it says someone-
it's ACL duo, Julian Campion. Hello, everybody on on YouTube. We're gonna have a good time today. We're
Yeah,
discussing
well,
the Knicks.
Your ancestors.
They had
yes,
their win. We'll discuss my ancestry later, but we're gonna have fun today. We've been picking on Ben already, but
That's all right.
we've got to do a rundown because I have to say this because
Yeah.
welcome everybody to Sunday morning workday, and we are going to talk about the kicker because the kickstart your sore muscles into feeling good with the kicker. This new massage tool with over 6,000 RPMs
I
of
have one of
oscillation.
it. That's-
The
that's-
kicker's
that's-
innovative design targets muscle
Yeah.
fibers in
Lunch
two
over.
direct. Why do you keep talking when I'm sitting here doing
Sorry.
a commercial for the
The
guy?
donuts.
Okay, baby, pay our salary. You over here going shit chat right in the middle of it.
He asked me for a donut. I already had one.
Hey, go to it. You know what? We're gonna argue today. So, but anyway, it targets muscles in two fiber directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. It's the kicker. And
Mhm.
SMW 2026, 15% off.
Yep.
SSW 2026, 15% off. That's the promo code for the kicker. If you go ahead and look at that, thank you all. And hey, we're going to have fun here today. So,
Enter the checkout.
yep, indeed. Hey, so on this today, see, now you're going to get me mad, man.
I'm
gonna have
just
to
saying, start
and
with
you're in
Marvin.
smacking distance too.
We
And
had
that's
to
what
bring up
makes
the
it so
Africans
bad.
here. I mean,
See, you in choking distance, you in smacking distance, the whole 9 yards.
I'm just saying we brought up the term.
I just said what the guy, he said I speak fluent African. So Wilford Morris, so you just trying to say.
Thank you, Wilford Morris.
So
And
what are
make
you actually
sure-
trying to say? So what are you actually trying to say? I speak.
Hey, Wilford Morris, make sure you look up Starvin' Marvin. Okay? Let us know what you think about Starvin' Marvin. Just look it up on Google. You'll see what I mean. Okay, we'll get the comments going this morning here. All right. Okay.
I'm going to sit over here and be quiet.
Well, I'm gonna roll with it. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
start the
relish.
pot.
I'm going to relish
Oh,
in my victory. Dude, me and the wife were sitting on the back porch, had the projector going, watching the game,
Right.
AC kicking, just laid back.
It actually got down to the 50s to 60 degrees last night. I turned my ACs off.
It was. I think I passed out. We were down 5 in the fourth when I finally couldn't
At
take it no
halftime?
more. I was over holding my eyelids open.
Right.
And I was like, well, I said, it's still a coin flip, 50-50 shot. I said, but I can't do it no more. I was like, and I woke up this morning on the couch. Remote stuck to my side because I fell asleep on it. You know how you roll over.
Oh,
Like, what's that? It's like I stood up. It's like stuck to
Yeah.
me.
You know that is that. Well, I've had the remote. You know, just speaking of remotes, I mean, it's just funny how we actually are with those things.
Yeah.
Because I have found more women, and I mean, this is just my imagination, or maybe, but I do, just from what I hear also, more women wonder who uses the remote more. Because when they're ready to go to bed, it's put up.
I
When
think
we
it's
go to
gonna be-
bed, it's in our hand.
Yeah.
When we wake up, it could be anywhere in the
It's
bed.
like laying beside me on the couch.
You're there on the bed. I mean,
Yeah.
but when they wake up, it's the same place where they laid it.
Just put an alarm on it. That's
With-
what I have.
With
You
with
lose it,
them, it's like
click it and it beeps.
their cell phone is in their hand when they go to bed.
Oh,
With
hold
us,
on.
it's the remote.
Did you hear what you just said?
No, when you have the remote, I got a little thing on it, that alarm. I can see where it's at. I can hear it if I lose it, and the couch cushions or whatever. You never use one of those?
How do you find it if it's in the couch cushion?
It beeps.
How does it know that it's lost?
Well, I mean, it helps to
What do you
find
got? A button on the TV that you can hit that says find remote or
Yeah.
something?
Oh, you see, now that's
Yeah.
better explanation
Right.
right there. Because I was getting ready to drill you on
There's
this.
times I have to find my phone when I got my watch on because I can't
yeah.
find it.
Well, I'm
Well-
fortunate because, to be quite honest,
Yeah.
I have learned where the systems are on my phone. I've learned to leave
Right.
them alone. So that way because I used to have a big problem with cutting my volume and stuff, and then when I
Right.
lose my phone, just like, where's my phone? But I couldn't ring it because I cut it off.
I was at the garage the other day working on Mama's. I had to put a wheel bearing on the Subaru, right? So I set the phone on the back bumper because I was, right there. I was like, so I get the car, put it back together, and I go for a ride. That's all good. I come back, getting ready to close the garage. I was like, where the hell is my phone?
Where is it?
And I was like, I said, I left it on the bumper. So I hop in the car, back out. First I run out. I said, dude, if it's going to fall off, it probably fell off when I backed out of the driveway. I said, I probably done run the motherfucker. Get in the car, pull it, take off, and I pull up to the stop sign, and I look at it, and it's laying right in the middle of the road.
Whoa!
I was like, yeah. I was like, thank God.
Thank
But
God.
dude,
You
it
got
made
lucky
it
on that
like 75 yards riding on the bumper of the car. I was like, shit.
Wow. You got lucky on that one.
Dude, because I was hard on phones when I was young. Of course, when you work on cars and shit all the time.
You ever put them in the washing machine? I
Oh,
used to do
dude, I had an HTC One back in the day. Okay, me and a buddy of mine were canoeing down the river fishing, and I just had it in the boat there, listening to music, and we tipped the damn canoe. That son of a bitch sunk all the way to the bottom of the river. Got it out, took it home, put it in rice. I didn't screw with it. I just let it dry out. Fired it. It worked great. So I was like, hell yeah. Took the kids catfishing at the river one night. And I had it in my chest pocket. And I bent over to reach down to get the fish, and guess what? Bloop, bloop, right back in the river. And dude, I'm telling you, that thing worked. It survived 2 baths in the river. And the first time it was underwater for like 10 minutes. Because it took us a while to get the canoe, flip back over. We were trying to get everything back in.
Right.
Best damn phone I ever had. Best damn phone I ever had. But I mean, I had
Flip
to
phones
play.
were really cool. I liked the flip phone at one time.
The Razor was pretty fire. The thin.
Did you have the Nextel yellow? I had one.
Yes,
of
I
those.
had one of
Yeah,
those.
those were nice.
Dude, the button, the push to talk on them, where you could use them like walkies, was fire.
Mhm.
I don't know why
I
they
wish
still
they'd bring
don't
those
use
back.
that technology.
Yeah, because you know what the thing was, like, and I realized that it was one day at work,
Mhm.
and one of the ladies at work had that, and she was talking to her husband,
Yeah.
and I could hear her. I was just like, "Why would you want
Right.
that conversation?" She said, "No, we do that because actually," he said, "it's better. I can hear him
Right.
much clearer
Yeah.
if I do it that way."
Yeah. You just hit the button on the
Yeah.
side, just like using a
And he
damn
can hear me
CB
much
radio.
clearer by
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
even though it's like walkie-talkie talk. It's
Yeah.
much clearer
Yeah. It
than
was,
if I'm having this phone up here.
Yeah, these are some of the listings of old phones.
I had
BlackBerry type.
I had the BlackBerry. Was it the
Okay,
5100?
so
I had that phone.
right.
That was my first phone.
Yeah, I had one of those in black.
That
yeah.
was my first
Yeah,
one.
I had one of those. Yeah, those were classics. I remember those, man. This one's pretty cool. My grandfather had the brick phone. The ginormous thing.
Oh yeah.
What kind of cell phones do you remember, Chad?
Yeah. The brick phone.
That's the Zach Morris phone right there, baby.
That's what I
That's
had.
the
brick
Zach
phone.
Morris phone.
They want $1,000 on eBay for that.
And this is a Nino Brown phone.
Dude, there's no way it still works.
I guess it still works for $1,000. You can use it, right?
I don't think this.
I would actually
The
still. I'd
phone
walk
is so
around with
old.
that.
I think the phone is so old that the system wouldn't even.
You think it would still work if you get it? You hook
Landlines barely work unless you're totally hooked.
Yeah, I mean, but look at that for $1,000 vintage.
I wouldn't give them $10 for that at a yard sale.
That's what this guy wants. Oh, plus taxes of $1,015.
And then he's going to charge you another $300 to ship it because it weighs 47
Well, this one is
pounds.
$12 at Walmart.
That's
That's
a
like a-
retro.
like a
retro.
freaking-
Well, that's
freaking
just a
Barbie phone.
cordless phone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But they made it look like old
Bag phone.
An
This is
old
the
bag
one.
phone.
It's what you
Yeah.
had in the middle
Y'all
of
gonna
your
spend half this time talking on.
middle of your Cadillac and your Lincoln right there. Look at
But
that.
you know that yeah, I remember seeing those.
Whoa. $66.
Well, hey, that's better than how they use.
Oh, that one's nice.
That's what I had. I
yes.
had a Razor. I had a blue one.
Wow.
But it's better than like in the Dukes of Hazzard, where they just picked. They had a regular friggin' receiver in a car, and they were like, oh, it's a car, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just thought of something. I was looking
you saw this one.
underwear that buzzes when you pee is formerly known as a bedwetting alarm for kids or adults. Wow, these systems
Or
consist
electric shock therapy.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell do you think's gonna happen with you? You wear them for 3 or 4 days.
Oh, I wear the same ones for 2 to 3 days, anyways. These are just regular Frugal or Hanes. Breathable is the key. If you wear the breathable kind, the material it's like air on a clothesline. It just goes right through you. It's fine. Breathable. No, but okay.
Ben, I was outside painting doors all day yesterday under a canopy, and I had the
If you
worst
air
case
it
of
out.
marsh ass
Right.
all day long.
Febreze it. Let it go.
There
Just
was
let it
no
go.
way that them drawers are going back on my ass after I take a shower.
Oh man.
There's no way that they're going back on my ass after I take
I do
a
it all
shower.
the time. I take a shower and then put them back on. I just put the dirt back on. So, all right. It's-
Oh, God.
Sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Oh,
At least take
God.
them out and hang them on a clothesline and let them get crispy
Oh,
a
I do.
little
Put
bit.
them in front of the fan. And we're good.
Oh, good.
Oh, so you want to blow the smell around the fucking house.
You blow it outside. You're not inside though. On the front porch.
Next subject, please.
Okay. Okay. Look
At
at
least
this
we
real
didn't cook
quick.
around them.
Just I figured we were talking about weird sports the other week. Remember?
Yes.
Nose pulling sport. Look that up, please. It's a real thing. Nose pulling. This is painful to watch. I'm not. I'm
That
not.
sounds almost as dumb as the slap fighting. To me, that's the dumbest shit ever.
Nose pulling is a
Yeah.
traditional Inuit sport where
Put up on the Teletron here. There we go.
two participants pull on a rope
Yeah.
tied around their noses,
Yeah.
testing endurance, strength, and pain tolerance.
Pain tolerance is the key.
Okay, here is the,
Oh God, here we go. Look at this. Look how painful this is.
and they might not be able to see that.
Oh
but
my God, look at that.
Oh my
Oh,
God! God, dude, what the hell?
Look at that. That's hard to watch. Can you imagine the pain that guy went through? Look at that. Weird sports.
That was kind of nasty to me. I'm sorry.
But that would have to hurt.
That's kind of.
I mean, come on, dude.
Look at his face. Look at this. Look at his face. Just squishes like a bulldog.
Just go get the cartilage taken out, then you don't.
Holy crap! Look at that. Oh, oh, oh! God, that hurts. Can you imagine the pain that guy's going through? Oh, no way. I would not try that. There's no way you would get me.
Nah, there's no way. I'm sorry. That is a stupid sport.
If you win, I guess how much money would you get?
Probably $3.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be too much.
I'm just sorry. That is a stupid event, and I'll say that,
That's
period.
horrible.
Out of all the events that we've come up with, weird sports.
Yeah.
From sperm racing
To nose pulling now.
But that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't ever want to see it again. I think it's terrible. I think heck, by the time you got think about it. You got a rubber band.
That rubber band.
They look like Skeletor by the time it went to a certain point.
My shit doesn't go that far down.
No.
Before it starts to hurt.
Well, wouldn't that just like make you permanently look like Squidward after a while? I mean, to just pull your nose? That would be horrible.
I don't know. I just think it's nasty.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of nasty things, and that's just nasty.
Yeah, nose pulling sport. Don't try it, people. It's not good.
Don't try it, right?
Don't try it. Don't try it at home. Kids, don't do it, okay? Nose
We
pulling.
can just use a wire real quick and have Rick tied around there. We could go at it here real quick.
God,
No,
that'd be horrible.
I like the way I look.
No, me and Bill will go at it.
Well, okay, yeah,
Just
go
take
ahead.
one of the long cords and tie it around us. We
You
use
gonna
it.
try it?
No.
Why not? Let the people get a full demonstration of how this works.
I just thought I don't want to do that. That's just painful.
I mean,
Yeah.
aren't you supposed to be an example as the host of this show?
Oh no, I'm not good at doing that. That's just too much.
I mean, but you're supposed to set the example.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not like Wild Kingdom where Dave and I, where Marlon Perkins sits there and says Dave and I, Dave and I tackled the alligator, but yet Dave's the one getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
He's up in the helicopter looking with the tranquilizer gun. David's sitting there wondering, when are you going to shoot him?
Yeah.
Before he bites me?
Yeah.
Dave and I wrestle an anaconda, and poor Dave's over here choking to death. While Marlon's up in the helicopter again, taking a look at surveillance.
Yeah. No thanks.
You didn't like Animal Kingdom? That was some funny stuff. How many people watched that?
I watched it back in the
Yeah,
day.
I remember being a kid seeing that.
I mean, that was funny. I mean, you think about it.
Mhm.
Poor Marlon Perkins always talking about Dave and I, and yet Dave
Yeah.
was the one getting his butt just kicked by all the animals.
There's only one true guy that did it all, and that was Steve Irwin.
Stir of Eeyore.
Yeah, but the thing was, Steve Irwin didn't have a sidekick. That's what made that with Marlon Perkins, because Marlon would be always in a vehicle or in a helicopter, and he would always use it as Dave and I, like, we did this, but Dave was the only one that was doing all the work.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
And really, that's who that reminds me of?
Who's that?
LeBron James, when he was in Miami. When he first won. As we won, no, you mean Dwayne Wade. Who helped
Ray
you
Allen.
out.
Ray Allen.
Yeah, you mean those guys. Hey, when we were in Cleveland, when we won,
Right.
no, you mean Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. That's what you really mean. When we were on the bubble and won, no, you mean Anthony Davis and those guys. I'm just kidding about that. He did actually earn those when he did it. I will say
didn't
once
earn
he won.
shit in Miami. He doesn't have that title without Ray Allen.
The Cleveland one he did earn.
Yeah.
The Cleveland one he earned. I gotta give him that.
We had a
I had this argument with a guy at work Friday.
Well,
about LeBron. He said LeBron's the GOAT, and I looked at it, I said, "You're a fool."
No, I will say this: what people did not know, and I can actually pull it up, but I'm not going. I can if anybody needs to hear it, but I'm not going to right now unless it's necessary. But when he went to Miami, if you listen to the Mavericks talk about how they beat them, they will tell you themselves, we knew we could stop LeBron. It was Dwayne Wade who was unstoppable.
Yeah.
And so when they said that's the Dallas, that's when they were just like, we're gonna let Dwayne Wade, we can't stop him.
Yeah.
We'll make everybody else work. What does that tell you? And you're supposed to be the GOAT.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the GOAT, but yet the other team was worried about your teammate,
So
not you. See, when Michael stepped on the floor, they always worried about him.
That crap.
you're not gonna watch it today?
When Kobe, what?
UFC at the White House today?
No.
You're not gonna watch it?
No. You want to know why I'm not going to watch it?
Why are you gonna not watch the UFC at the White House?
Because for one, I'm going to be at work.
Okay, you'll be at work. I mean, that's a good.
Yeah, that kind of takes precedence
That's
over
good.
there. And for two, it's just not my interest.
No, I would say UFC was. I haven't got into it the last couple of years.
Oh, heck no, baby.
So, you think it's lost its luster a little bit, like wrestling a little bit?
Well, this is just another damn spoof fight, probably.
And McGregor's in with it, and who else now?
Who's McGregor? I don't even know who he's fighting.
I don't really know a lot of the newer.
I don't pay attention to UFC anymore because you're right. It's lost its luster like wrestling.
Yeah. Now, when it first came out with Chuck Liddell back in the day, Iceman, yeah, I was into it. But now it's like
Tank Abbott, them guys,
Right,
Randy
they were-
Couture. I watched it
They were
back
great.
then.
But now it's like, okay.
When TKO took over,
Mm-hmm.
just like it did with UFC and they've done
Right.
with wrestling, what they have done is go with the big names and not the build-ups.
Yeah.
Even in UFC, the fights are real. Okay, we know that.
Right.
But the thing is, each of these guys that were fighting had a build-up to why they were fighting. It was still a build-up, a natural, actual build-up.
Yeah.
It wasn't just two names thrown together.
Right.
Think of John Jones versus Cormier.
Yeah.
Why was that a fight? Why? Because Cormier really disrespected John Jones'
Right.
fighting style.
Yeah.
They got into a war of words as they started building
John
up.
Jones
Both of them had momentum. They wasn't losing
Yeah.
until they met. First time they met, John Jones won.
John Jones.
Second time they met, John Jones won. What I liked about that whole thing, as much as they argued,
Right.
and one thing when the reporter asked Cormier, he said, "What about the rivalry?" He said, "What rivalry?" Because he beat him twice. There is no rivalry.
Yeah.
Right.
They can go back and forth. There was no rubber match.
Yeah.
To me, that was a man saying, "Look, I'm still a man, but he beat me."
Yeah.
So there's no more rivalry, man.
Yeah, that's just
My favorite back in the day was probably George St. Pierre.
Yeah, he was
You
good.
know why I didn't like St. Pierre?
Why?
Thank
Was he from Canada, right?
Wasn't because he's from Canada.
Okay.
It was
No, I'm
because
just saying.
as great as a fighter as St. Pierre was, when they made the deal where he could have made money,
You know he's big on fasting. He's really good. I like
he
that.
could have made money.
You only eat one meal a day.
He could have made money
Right.
facing Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Silva was going to come down.
Right.
Pierre would have had the advantage because he never lost weight.
Yeah.
Pierre was scared.
Well, yeah.
Now, he knew if I face him, I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
Yeah.
He knew,
Yeah.
but the thing was, admit it. Don't sit here and talk.
The same shit happened to Roy Jones Jr. when he decided that he wanted to try to go up.
Right.
And you stick with what
Well.
you got.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that to me,
Yeah,
he made an excuse instead of just saying
I'm
what
not
it
going to
was.
tarnish my record just to go up and fight somebody for a $30 million purse, and then I'm going to take an ass whooping. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, Silva was a monster back
At
then.
that time, he was the best fighter
Yeah.
around. There was
Yeah.
nobody taking him.
Mm-mm.
At that time, I didn't care who you were. You could have been in the
So-
heavyweight category. He was going to take you down.
Yeah,
We had a passing this week with 49ers great Alden Smith.
Yeah, 36
36
years old. God
You
damn.
know,
Ain't this something?
He still
Why are these people dying at a young age? Why?
Is it because of the jab or what?
I think a lot of it has to do with that.
Okay. I think we're in agreement on that, but in some ways that might have something to do with it.
Ask yourself this question.
He
Why are they
still
trying to
holds the
force it?
record for most sacks in a player's with first 2 seasons, back in 2011 and 2013.
I hope it
I
stays.
mean, you think about 36,
So-
he could have still been playing.
Yeah, definitely.
He'd have
Definitely.
been on the back
Or
end of his career.
What was his
Didn't
cause?
matter. Back then, he
I
should have
am
been
gonna
in the
look
league.
up.
Yeah.
I will look up his cause of death here. I just want to see. I'm just curious to see what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just
Was
saw that
it
he,
by his own doing? Was it depression, or was it by just health? Or what? We don't know. We're gonna look it up.
We had a lot of people passing this past
Yeah.
week. A lot of stars passed. Really?
Jordan Smith, yeah, he just died June 13th. Yeah,
Yeah. A lot of people leaving here.
yeah. Doesn't really. I guess.
Doesn't look good, does it?
No, it doesn't. What happened to Alton Smith? Well,
Oh,
he did have a DUI offense in 2021, felony. So maybe his drinking put him under. You think? What do you think? You never know.
you don't know.
6 months jail sentence for a 2021 felony DUI crash.
Your boy Ruggs or Riggs, whatever, he didn't
Riggs.
get out.
Is he on parole now?
No, he
Yeah.
didn't get out.
Oh,
They
he
didn't.
of
They didn't.
course. Well, he killed that lady and that dog at
Yeah.
3 a.m.
It don't matter who ended up in New England.
Okay.
He does get out.
I gotta go to this because
Take 'em.
you know how I feel about NIL.
Okay.
Okay?
How much money am I getting?
Now, we do know Texas Tech football player Brendan Sorsby.
Mm-hmm.
You know he got reinstated, right?
Yeah.
Now, a few years back, there was a player did the same damn thing.
Wow.
They banned him for life. Couldn't get reinstated. Now, how is that fair? I'm gonna tell you how. Because the money they invested in Sorsby as a quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
what do you need? Who are the most valued players on the team?
Quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They've invested so much NIL money
Mm-hmm.
in this guy. They have to keep him on the team.
God, he's like a 6th-year senior or some shit.
But I'm
though,
saying
isn't
they
he?
have to keep him on the team because if they get rid of him, you've just wasted
Right.
that NIL money and you
Right.
can't get it back.
Yeah.
But it's not fair to the guy a few years ago
Uh-huh.
who tried to get back in on the league and, oh no, you're banned.
Well,
Which that's going to be a lawsuit. You know he's going to win that. He's going to sue NCAA. He's going to win that.
It's going to be interesting with Manning and see what happens when he comes in.
But I'm saying,
It's the,
and this is something that I found
It's the
out.
market.
And guys, I'm serious. I want people to hear this because this is very important. This is something I found out because you remember I've always said I want to do a basketball camp. I want a camp for the kids to go to. I've talked to some people about it already. And one thing I found is even in AAU is now NIL. See what I'm saying? They're filtering it through. That's the AAU is now starting to also.
You
become
have schools all over the country
exactly.
that go out and recruit kids
Yep.
to come to high schools to play sports for
Yep.
them. It's
right.
there's no way that you can't stop none of this stuff from happening.
Oh, I looked at the wrong thing.
It's
NAIU.
going to happen. You
So
know,
you're saying, what about NAIU? No, that's a Christian-based educational institution.
No, AAU.
Okay.
AAU's
Okay.
travel
That's
teams. It's
alright.
travel
Yeah.
sports.
Gotcha.
Like my nephews are down in Richmond, 2-day tournament down there.
Oh, yeah.
And my oldest one, of course, since, Strasburg
when did all
lost
this-
there the other
when-
day,
when
he's
did-
back to playing travel ball, and he's up in Springfield today. $15 to get in to watch 2 games.
Wow.
Wow.
You gotta
When
pay $15 to go in and watch 2
Okay.
games.
But I'm just saying.
We're from around the same generation. Okay. When did all this start with all the travel teams of kids?
Oh, Christ, Haley was playing
Was it
travel
playing
soccer
back,
at 8 years old.
Really, it started. I'm
It
gonna
was
tell you,
started
for
in
me,
the 2000s.
where I learned it started as for me.
Mm.
When I played, as far as basketball and baseball, was right around here. Because playing in all-star baseball, you actually went to more places than just Woodstock, Mount Jackson.
Right.
All Stars was the original, it was the
Yeah.
start.
The start
that
of
was
it.
the
It's
start.
travel, yeah, I mean,
Because you started,
you were
as you
going
won, you
everywhere
started
to
going
play.
everywhere to play as the All-Stars.
Right.
Basketball was basically the same way. You know, you just, a bunch of
But
guys got chosen.
Here's my question as a person of the host here. Does it benefit the kids more with the more travel teams they do and the more travel?
Okay, that's a double-edged sword, and I'm gonna tell you, to me, it's a double-edged sword.
That's what I was going to bring up. Is it good or bad?
I say it's good for the part that if you got the right team or coaching
Right.
people around the kids,
It's for the right reasons.
right,
Exactly.
to keep them grounded.
That was my next thing. Is it for the right reasons?
If you have the right people around the right kids, around the kids, yes, I do think it
Okay.
benefits.
No, of course. That
Because
makes a lot of sense.
A lot of these kids are getting into this automatically thinking, once I get in here, I'm going pro. See what I'm saying?
That was my next question.
And you got certain coaches, well, you get here, and they're promising parents sometimes too, or, you know, leading to that.
Yeah.
Hey, if I get a hold of your kid, this is what we're going to do, and this is going to get them to the next level. No, be honest. I think that's the best way, is to be
It
honest.
depends on the talent of the individual kid in itself, right?
To me, it's like anything else. In order for you to be good at it,
Mm-hmm.
would Mickey tell
Practice,
what did Mickey tell Rock? You got to train 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
for 10 minutes, and baseball is not an easy sport. Okay, and you saw it Thursday night.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. They
the
had one
more
bad
it
inning.
bats, the more plays you make in the field. All that just it's training your body to do the stuff. You have to train your eye to tell if that ball's spinning or if it's rotating.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just like,
All at the same time,
yeah,
catching the velocity, which way it's going to come,
Yeah.
because you still got to have that hand-eye speed
yeah,
and back coordination
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
to make contact. Because this is something
Do
I've
I think
always
it
told the
burns
kids.
kids out?
Yeah,
Probably, but if you want to be the best, you got,
you got to put in the
and
time.
you get, no offense, you
Well-
get better competition
Mm-hmm.
than you do in Little League baseball.
Right.
And
from the local area.
And that's one thing that I think hurts. Little League used to be, that's where it was at. But now AAU pulls most of your top 5% players to play travel ball, and you don't have that competition at the Little League level anymore. So if you say, hey, I'm going to take a break and go play Little League,
So
you're probably going to be a standout head
Head
shoulders
shoulders
above
the rest.
everybody
Exactly.
else. Because you're not seeing the quality pitching. You know, you got some 12 and 13-year-olds that are throwing the ball 70 mile an hour already.
Mm-hmm.
They got
You
wicked
don't-
curves.
And you don't see that in Little League baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So-
got wicked curveballs.
yeah.
And I say that because I still tell this story, and this is the day I was umping, and
How many
C-Lock.
kids you think get Tommy John surgery before they even get to, or at the high school level? Just to
I
get
mean,
it out of the way.
I really couldn't tell you on
Yeah.
that, because I believe that's a statistic they probably don't say
You
anything
never
about.
heard about elbow problems when we were in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you see, that's one thing I will say. And Coach Jeff Smoot, I loved his coach's camp,
Mhm.
because the one thing I liked about what he was saying, he was honest.
Right.
And this is because I can't stand when they try to. I'm fed up to hear with all the propaganda and lies. You know what I'm saying? But when he first came out, his first thing he said, "You want to know about pitch count?" He said, "It's BS."
Yeah.
He said, because, and I like the way he said it, because he said the arm's natural motion is not to go this way. It's to go under.
Yep.
So whatever they're doing, if it's going to get damaged, it's going to get damaged no matter what.
Yeah.
And I was just like, thank you for being honest
Yeah.
about the pitch count. Because so many, well, you know, after 20, a kid this age can't throw, but no.
Right.
If it's gonna tear up, it's gonna tear up anyway, because it's not a natural motion.
Right.
Why do you think more
That
women
does look good.
when they play what's
Bowling.
underhanded?
Well, yes.
Fast pitch?
pitch softball.
Right.
Why do you think more
Well,
women, you don't
I-
hear about women having that kind of
I-
problem that much?
But
The
the
more
main
problem they
thing
have is the wrist, because they hit like
But
that.
the reason why I brought up the question is I think in the long run it helps the kids be more respectable people.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I agree.
members of
That's-
society, and that's all, and that's what it matters.
But that's what I'm saying. It takes, you have to have the right coaches in place
Right.
that are going to be
help them
honest
along.
with the kids.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
one thing I know when me and BJ coach football together or even apart, you know, with our different teams, and one thing we
Yeah.
would always instruct, because you could hear kids in their mind, they already think they're going pro.
Yeah.
Right.
Parents bringing their kids
Yeah.
because their kids may be more talented than anybody else they see on the field. What's their thought?
Yeah.
Look at this
Oh,
burrito.
my kid.
Some burritos enough for 5 people. to eat.
Yes, Council, that's my statement.
Oh, yeah,
So-
I'm just saying that.
Do you remember
What-
we had kids?
Yeah.
My kid should be quarterback.
Yeah.
Right.
What do we
Yeah.
do at Central? We put him in first play of the game. What you do? He fumbles the ball and turns it over. And that's that. Turn around, looked at him. I said, "That's why he's not the quarterback."
Yeah,
you know.
you know, and that's what also gets it, because you had certain guys when they coached, they only had the aspect for their kids.
Yeah.
When I learned with just me, BJ, some of the coaches that we coached with, and we had some great coaches here in Strasburg.
Yes, we
Right.
did.
Because even with our own kids on the field,
Mhm.
it wasn't about our own kids. It was about every kid. And
Right.
that's what it is. It's to be honest, to let
Right.
your parents know, look, your kid is not Peyton Manning. Your kid
Right.
is not Tom Brady,
But
okay?
sometimes they need to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, as I would always tell them.
Honestly, unfortunately, yes.
No, I would always tell some of them.
Yeah.
The stud that was in high school, I mean, the stud that you seen in high school never sees the field in college.
Mhm.
Maybe the stud that was in college will never, he
Yeah.
may only see the practice squad if he got drafted.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
At the
saying?
most, he might
Yeah.
be special teams. He might
Yeah.
be on kick
You-
coverage or something.
And so it's a special privilege to make it to that level. And now that it's worldwide,
Could
look
we
at the
make it this
probabilities.
year?
No.
Could the Steelers make it this year?
No chance.
He's already talked.
Do you think he deserves to try to win one before he retires?
No.
Why don't you pose that question out there? Not to me.
I'm
Not
just
to
saying,
me.
I want to pose a question to the viewers. We had a great talk about kids and baseball, and Rick had a great observation on that. I wanted to bring up Steelers, Aaron Rodgers among quarterbacks who need to win the Super Bowl the most. This is his last year, right? Finally, right? But does he really need
No.
does he need to win one to join the ranks of Brady and Manning and all them guys?
No, he's already there.
I don't
Because
think,
he was
no,
never,
he's
he
not
was,
there.
but listen to what I'm
He's not
saying.
up there with the greats like that.
Careful.
How in the hell is he not?
I don't think so. I think he's a
Understand-
tier below.
Understand something when I'm saying
But
this.
he
I'm
needs to
not
win
saying he is as top as Brady.
He's the tier below that.
I'm saying when you're talking top quarterbacks
Yes.
in the top 25, even 30,
Yes.
he's there.
Yes,
Okay.
he top 20, yes.
He's there.
18.
I'm
or
not
19.
saying he is up in the top. I'm not even saying he's in the top 10, because my top 10,
He's like 19 or 20.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because my top 10 is totally different from
Yeah.
everybody else's.
Right, right.
Because I'm looking at the body of work, I'm looking at the impact you had,
I
I'm
hope
looking
you
at
have
the
Dan
eras
Marino
that
in
you
there.
played.
I hope you have Dan Marino in there.
Yes, because
Okay,
I'm
good.
looking at the eras that
Dan
you
Marino,
played.
Montana, and all them guys. Yeah.
Montana, Marino,
Yeah.
Brady.
Vinny Testaverde.
He's probably got Steve Grogan.
Vinny Testaverde.
No, I didn't have Grogan.
No, he
Steve
probably
Grogan
does.
was a Patriots great, yes, at one time. Yeah. And Doug Flutie was there.
Great.
He held them together for a few years. I'm just saying.
They were the laughing stock of the league.
They were before 1986.
They were the laughing stock of the
I
league
mean-
before Tampa came.
Oh God, Tampa
Tampa
was
was
so bad at the start.
Tampa with Doug Williams was pretty bad at that time.
But I love their coach though.
Nah.
I
They
did.
did have the
But
good.
Kane was a great. He was the one interview where they said, "What do you think about
Yeah.
execution?" Yeah, execute them all.
Creamsicle colored uniforms were great.
Yeah, they had, the
Remember
original
the creamsicle? They were great.
with
Just
the
like the Dunkin' Donuts.
Buccaneer guy. On the, dude, that was
That was
I
nice.
love
that
the
was a
uniform,
fire
man.
uniform, man.
I love the uniform.
So the reason I'm seeing this story is there something to the Steelers going far in the playoffs this year?
No, they
No.
no. The thing
You
is,
think
look,
that
They
something
have
is-
nothing other than that big ass tight end. Who's his receiving
look.
core?
This is the thing.
that's about
You're looking at the story
Metcalf.
that everybody's putting out because McCarthy, reunion
Yes,
with
McCarthy.
McCarthy, Rodgers.
McCarthy could get those
But
guys.
understand something. When they were together in Green Bay,
Yeah.
he had a team.
Yeah.
Okay? The reason I
He
say
had 4
this,
good receivers.
and this is going to be the only knock against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
About being in the greatest of greats. He's always going to be considered great.
Yeah, he's up there.
But for him to get to that upper tier, when he was with Green Bay with McCarthy, how many years did they fail?
Yeah.
And they were at the top of the heap all the time, and
They
they
were
failed.
winning a
They always
division every
fail.
year and get knocked out.
They knocked out in the first, second round.
Yeah.
So that's going to be his knock. It's the same knock
Yeah.
that's to be quite honest, if Josh Allen doesn't get there, it's going to be his same knock. Okay, going to be the same knock.
Yeah.
And let me say this: the only thing we do say is, now people can say, "Well, Rick, you're saying that about these guys, but what about Dan Marino?" I'm going to tell you there's a difference. Why? Dan Marino actually got to a Super Bowl.
He did, yes.
Dan Marino was in an era where quarterbacks were getting hit like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they wasn't getting protected like they are now. In an era where Rodgers came in, yes, he was getting hit, but Rodgers was right into between that era where we're being protected versus getting hit.
Okay.
To I'm being protected.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is that. So that's my knock on Rodgers. I think it's just a story
about this story
that they
here
want.
this week. Scatabo, his comments.
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, Scatabo's getting heat for
He likes Trump. It's his fucking choice.
him and Dart. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read this because I don't know why you just don't say it out loud to.
No,
these
I
people.
was letting you guys see it first.
But
But
it says Giants running back Cam Scatterbo has been exposed by football fans after liking multiple Donald Trump posts and following him and Don Jr. on Instagram. Whoop-dee.
Why
Who
is that
cares?
even a story?
It's not a
Why
story.
is that a story? Why has
Whoop
it even
dee.
been brought
it
up?
doesn't that's his views. That's
Well, you know why they brought it up is because of the whole what's the quarterback's name?
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart thing.
And the
Yeah.
Abdul.
And so now they gotta have this
Realize-
thing going back and forth.
you realize-
The only thing is, understand, Abdul Carter, shut the H up, and I'm gonna tell you why. You didn't go up to Lawrence Taylor and say that.
Mm-mm.
Why not? Because you know what Lawrence Taylor would have done with your little young ass.
Yeah.
He would have punked you
He
out.
just stole
I
your
will
ass.
say, with all this media attention the Giants are getting, they're going to win that division this year, probably.
They're going to
I'm
be
not,
better.
they're going to be
I think
there.
they're gonna win.
I'm not going to go on that.
They're
They're
way.
going
be
to clean
better.
house and run right through that division this year, probably.
You know what?
That's what I
we
figured.
need to seriously think about drug programming here.
I'm just saying, I feel the Giants are going to get that division this year. They're going to win it by at least a game and a half. At least 2 games.
Look, as much as I have
I'm
faith
just-
in the Cowboys, I do believe the Cowboys are going to have a good run this year.
They should.
I don't think they'll win the whole, but I do think they'll have a good run in
So you
that
think-
division.
And
I
Dallas?
think
Dallas
Philadelphia is
has a
still
shot?
going to be there.
Philadelphia
I don't
will
think
be
Philly.
good.
I mean, just because they lost AJ Brown, I don't think they're going to be bad.
Devontae Smith will be the guy in Eagles land, yes.
And then Washington, I don't believe that Washington is going to be a bad team. They never was once they got
Exactly.
Daniels. He's coming back this year,
Yeah.
and to be quite honest,
he
I think
stays
him
healthy.
being hurt, I think it did something to him. I think it made him hit the damn weight room.
Yeah. And
So
he-
you're saying that the Dallas does have a shot at winning that division this
Yeah.
year?
If our defense holds up.
Jaden Daniels knows he has something to prove, so he needs the
So
ball
he-
out this
And
year.
yeah, you see what I'm saying, and that's what I'm talking about.
But
You
I
got
think
some
the
of these
Giants
guys.
get that division by at least a game.
And no, I'm giving Jackson Dart credit. I'm giving the Giants credit. I think that whole division is going to be tough because
Right.
you got Jackson Dart and Jaden Daniels. They got to ball out because of contracts.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
so both of them are on that rookie deal. They
They're
gonna
going to
ball
tear it
out.
up right now, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Then you got Hurts. He already got his deal. Now he's got something to prove because if they fail without Brown, then you remember
Yeah.
when I said the problem was
He
him.
needs
We got
to
some
shut.
comments up there.
Yeah.
He needs to
but-
shut up and ball now.
But
too.
you remember when I said the problem was him?
Yep.
If they fail,
Mhm.
guess what?
It just
Dallas has to
proves.
win out because now, okay, you're giving Dak the weapons.
Yeah.
He proved it last year. You're giving him the weapons.
Capozio goes drug test ban immediately.
Say
I'm
what?
I've already seen I've already seen the future.
Of course, we've been on Mark to drop off some tomato plants, right? I'm upstairs doing some stuff. He shoots me a message. I dropped you some tomato plants off on the front porch. Look at 20 of them. I'm gonna have tomato plants after yin yang. Hey, I appreciate it though, kid. They're gonna look good back there in the yard, sprouting some big old red fruit this year.
Where's mine? I didn't see none.
Ain't nobody driving to Fort Valley.
Nobody likes
You up in the town.
We love you.
He'll probably bring you some if you take a drug test.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying I can see the future. I can see the future. I'll come out clean. That's fine.
He's a time traveler now.
Yeah.
He's a time traveler.
I'm just saying, if I'm betting money, I'm betting on Giants probably eke out that division.
I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying it's going to be a tough.
Go ahead and go and put a $5 bet on the Giants winning the NFC East, and let's see if it pays you out at the end of the season.
Okay, I'll go on DraftKings.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's going to be a tough division. That's
I mean, I wonder what the odds are.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. I mean, the NFL is coming up. We got OTAs. We got all this stuff. It's going to be a tough season.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we always talk about is NFL anyway. It's one of our favorite things because that's our passion. And so I think the thing is what we're going to see is you've got these trades that are going on. You've got some more trades that are going to that are in the works.
A lot more trades happening.
Yes, a lot more deals that are going to be made.
Yeah.
My whole outlook is this: the Rams are going to be tight.
600 odds.
Plus 600.
Plus 600. So if you're going to bet $1 to win $6.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'll throw $5.
You throw $5 in there to win 30.
$30.
Or is it 300?
Philadelphia Eagles are only plus 115 to 125 to win.
Yeah, so they're the favorites.
Dallas is 200, 235. Commanders is 450, 500. Giants is 550 to 600.
So they're even expecting the Giants.
They still got Eagles up there as tops.
Well, look, everybody.
The Eagles are going to be the favorites.
Exactly,
to win the
they've
division.
won the last few years.
Yeah.
Losing AJ Brown does not help them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If they go out and they play better,
I can see Mark chiming in. Look at all those messages.
If they win the division and play better without him, then you know what? Yes, AJ Brown was the problem.
See, that's what I'm saying.
We'll see what happens.
That's why.
Then it's going to be on the quarterback.
Right. That's what I was getting at, Ben. That's why I said it's going to be a tough division. Each team has they got a background that they got to come against to win. Philadelphia with Jalen Hurts, if they lose, everybody's going to say Jalen Hurts was a problem. Jalen Hurts was a problem.
Who's the most likely of those teams to be in the cellar? Like, what's your gut feeling saying who's going to be in the cellar this year of that division?
In the East?
In that NFC East.
I still think the Giants will be the last place team.
Nope. I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm with BJ on that one because they're used.
I know I'm going to make someone mad, but I think the Eagles are going to be last in that division this year.
The reason I'm saying the Giants is because
they're bringing back a top 5 defense. They're not going to fall that far.
I'm saying it, Ben, because I agree with BJ because what I look at is you got a new coach in Harbaugh. They got to get used to his system, dude.
Right.
Because he didn't use that same staff. He came in with his own staff. So they got to retool that defense and offensive scheme.
Right.
So for
McCarthy,
for Jackson Dart, it's going to be easy. He's still new, so he can blend into the system.
Yeah.
Scatterboo, is he going to be easy? He's going to blend in. But you got veterans that have now got to get that old system out and learn a whole new system. And I'm talking veterans that are still young.
Other than Malik Neighbors, they have no receivers.
Odell Beckham is back with them.
Dude, Odell Beckham hasn't been relevant in 10 years.
He's not going to be relevant here either. Just because he looked good in practice don't mean he looks good out on the field in the regular season.
He hasn't really done anything other than that one-handed catch years ago.
Against Dallas, on Monday night,
Yeah, I mean, he's
with
really
stick-on gloves, and that's what that glove, now that they outlawed the gloves, you can't use them anymore.
Oh, I'm getting some comments up there right now.
But I'm just saying, Ben, if you actually think about it and you actually look at it,
I know AJ Brown's in that mix right there.
It's the only reason I'm saying the Giants are going to be last is because they're young. They have to learn a new system. Dallas doesn't have to learn a new system.
Yeah.
Philly doesn't have to learn a new system.
Yeah.
You know, Washington, they don't have to learn a new system. They've already learned it.
Yeah,
So.
like I told him, he says, you gotta remember, we still got one of the best defenses in football.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have two good corners. I don't think your corners are as good as the Rams corners, but you do have two good corners.
The
And
Rams
And nobody's corners as good as the Rams corners right now.
Ooh.
Rams got 2 lockdown corners, man.
Okay, let's see what the odds are.
But that helps them against a team like Dallas, who has 2 number 1 receivers.
they won't have to double team nobody.
Right. See, that's where, to me, that's where the Rams were thinking ahead. Because a lot of teams say, oh, we just need one number 1. Well, okay, say you do have that one lockdown. You lock down CD Lamb, you gonna get Pickens?
Pats are 130 to 150. Winning that division.
Because once you lock down Pickens, once you double team Pickens,
They're
what
favorites.
happens?
They're not the favorites. They're trailing the Bills, it says.
Barely, but I mean, they're like neck and neck.
Who?
No, the
Who,
Bills are by far the favorite at
Oh,
minus
I'm sure they are.
130.
I'm
Who
sure they
been?
are.
Who been?
The Bills with DJ Moore are favorites
Oh, favorites of what?
over New England for that division this year.
Oh, so that hurt, that really hurt your butt, didn't it?
I'm just saying, look at the
That really got your butt hurt.
I hope the odds go switcheroo on that one. So
See, he's upset about that.
Exactly.
I'm just
I can't
saying,
believe my Patriots
no one
aren't the
believes in
favorite.
my team this year. We'll see. We'll
It's
see.
not that no one believes in your team.
I get so much crap about that. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there, and practices look good. Second week OTAs, it looks good.
But you just said Odell Beckham looked good in practice
Odell
too.
Beckham could make a comeback with the Giants.
Everybody looks good in practice, Ben, when they have nobody on them and they make
I-
they jump up and make a great one-handed catch with
Yes.
nobody playing defense on them.
Yes, it
What's
does.
that? What's that
but-
mean to tell? What's that tell you right there? That means your quarterback can't throw the ball to a wide open receiver and hit him in stride.
Okay.
Plus, think about this. How are the Texans going to look this year?
I think the Texans clean
Number
house.
3 defense last year. Their defense ain't changed. Actually, it probably got stronger.
We may see the Texans in the Super Bowl at NFC.
If look, could have seen it this year if Stroud wouldn't have choked under pressure.
Probably, yeah.
And I can tell you, if he doesn't come up with it, they got a back. That backup was pretty
Don't
damn
worry,
good.
CJ Stroud will be much better. He shaved his head. He's much better now.
You know what he might have to do?
Yep.
He might have to put a little fingernail polish on them nails.
Like Caleb Williams, you know.
Yeah.
It's been scientifically proven when someone of a caliber quarterback shaves their hair, they become so much better the next year when they go bald.
The speaker turned off.
No wonder.
So, like CJ Stroud, he has a new haircut now. They'll probably win that division and run through the playoffs.
Still got to remember, Bo Nix is back in Denver.
Yeah.
He didn't go anywhere either.
Bo Nix, yes. Bo Nix, you can't forget about him.
Yeah, so Bo Nix is back. So this is why I was saying when we look at Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah.
the division that he's in.
He has to play. He has to ball out again this year.
Yeah, and the bad part about it is unless he gets an offensive line, this kid is and I think Harbaugh will get in there.
Okay.
But I mean that's what he needs.
Speaking of Bo Nix, you guys have to agree with me on this comment.
I don't have to agree with you on
You
anything.
guys will agree with me. Jalen Waddle will tear it up with Bo Nix in Denver land.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yes.
I'm picking him in fantasy this year. Waddle, I'm picking him.
Yes.
Yes. Waddle is going to tear
Yes.
it up. Can you imagine?
Indeed. And
Yeah,
then they
that's
get Mike
gonna be
Evans
crazy
also.
good. That's going to be.
Evans is in
Yeah.
San
Oh,
Francisco.
okay, Evans with the same.
San,
Oh my
San
gosh.
Fran.
Well,
At least Purdy's got a good red zone target.
But he's got somebody else too that's supposed to be a number 2.
Denver.
Yeah.
Jerry Judy's.
Jerry Judy's good too.
Yeah, Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Denver's going to be good.
So that division, Denver over San Diego, and I mean Los Angeles.
That's what I'm saying. San Diego's got. I mean, that's
San
a tough
Diego.
division.
The Los
San-
Angeles Chargers are really good. They
Yeah, the
Lamar
Chargers-
Hampton will be a good.
The
fantasy
Chargers,
player.
I think, could win that division this year.
I'm still taking Denver slight edge. think?
Yeah, I mean
Slight edge.
it could.
So
Because you got to remember who's all in that division.
the Raiders, they could surprise
Raiders.
everyone.
Who else?
You know, you got
who's in
Denver,
the West?
uh,
Denver.
Los Angeles, Denver,
Who the hell
Raiders,
am I missing?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
Chiefs, you
chef.
can't forget about the Chiefs.
Thank you.
The chef.
Mahomes coming off an injury. He'll be
Mahomes is already. They show. I seen the footage of him working out.
He's
They had-
good.
Dude,
he is
8
great.
months after basically a knee replacement,
Right.
and that mug is out there just
But that shows how much he wants it. He's a
dropping,
true baller.
dropping dimes.
And he's a baller.
Kelsey's
So-
coming back, of course. I thought he would retire, but
Look. Kelsey's not going to be the same Kelsey. What Kelsey is doing is chasing records right now. And he can still help to a
Right.
certain degree.
Yeah, I mean he's going to catch.
But what he's
gonna
going to
catch
do
80
is
balls.
Oh, yeah,
look.
yeah.
Understand what Chelsea is doing. Chelsea's going to be there to help get this next tight end into shape.
Mhm.
That's what he's there for. I can guarantee you that Chelsea's there to be more of a mentor than anything.
yeah.
Kelsey he's in the Zach Ertz stages of his career.
Right.
Zach Ertz doesn't blow his knee out like he did there at the end
Oh
of
my
the season.
gosh, yes.
He's back again, and he would be the Commander's #1 tight end on the depth chart because he's that safety valve that Jaden Daniels would know. All else fails, everything bombs out.
Check it down.
I can find him. He's going to get open for me, and that's what Kelsey is to Mahomes.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Kelsey can probably play 4 more years just being that safety valve and still be productive.
But I do believe he's trying to be a
Yeah.
mentor because I noticed on the sidelines that's what he was doing
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
He knew, hey, I'm slowing down. It's coming to an end for me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get somebody up, the next guy ready for this quarterback right here.
Right.
This is probably what's going to happen. When is their wedding supposed to be at MSG?
Oh my gosh.
What's their wedding date? Because dude, if
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
they could easily be right back in the Super Bowl picture, and it might be, you know what? I'm going to win a Super Bowl, then I'm going to go marry my
Oh
chick.
God, please God, no.
I'm going to marry my chick, and then I'm going to go. You know what? Maybe it's time for me
Please
to walk
God, don't
away
let that
now.
happen. None of us want to see that.
I would. You want to know why?
You want to
Because
see a
that-
Taylor Swift wedding with?
No, not personally. But if it has to do with the elimination of New England, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh my
See,
God.
You're talking Broncos and Pats and Bills Super Bowl. You're forgetting.
Mhm.
You're forgetting the team.
Chiefs.
The Chiefs are
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah.
They had a shit pile of
Unfortunately-
injuries last year. Is
Unfortunately,
what
they
hurt
are.
them. They are going to be there.
They had crowd power injury.
So
But the
you
worst
can't
thing
forget
was the
about-
quarterback.
can't forget about Ravens, of course.
Ah,
Ravens, Lamar Jackson, has he lost a step?
it might be. I'd say a change of
I saw
scenery
him
might be,
live.
but with him getting a new coach, new scheme, that might help him too. Derrick Henry,
Okay.
he's definitely on the downside of his career, but he's
So
gonna
he looks
he's
looks
gonna
really
probably
good for his
drop
age.
another 1,800 yards. He'll be back to the only reason he sucked last year is because I drafted him. I'll be flat out on. When it comes to fantasy, I can get all the good ones, and they're gonna get hurt or they're gonna play like shit the whole year.
Right.
And him and Lamar played like shit all year. I mean, that was two of my first
Still-
five.
Yeah, I remember I was there at the draft.
They still have Ravens at plus 500 with the Bills.
Look, I look at it from this
New England's right
standpoint.
behind 800, and the Chiefs tied.
Look at it from this standpoint with the
Chargers are
Ravens.
850, and the Texans are plus 900. That's what the FanDuel says right now, as of today, June 14th. 15th.
And you see, that's the good thing. You know, that's the good thing about the NFL is you don't know.
Yeah.
Because as much as we can say Seattle gave up, they're still going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to gain? Because, you know, in order for them to give up something like that, they had to gain something out of it.
Here's the
If
odds.
Kansas City gets 3/4 of Super Bowl Kenneth Walker,
Rams on top.
they're going to be.
Rams
They're
are
going to
best
be
odds.
that. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I had
That didn't even go with saying.
Rams and Ravens are on top with the Super Bowl odds. Seahawks, I don't know. I think Seattle's going to take a drop back this year. We're going to fall back a little bit.
The second coming of the
The
Legion
Sea
of
Chickens
Boom.
will take a drop back this year. The Sea Chickens will take a drop back.
Understand something in
Fucking sea chickens.
any sport or in most sports. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people I don't understand management, but I do
Yeah.
understand management. Seattle got rid of two corners,
Mm-hmm.
gave them up to the Rams. I mean, no, the Chiefs gave up two corners,
Yeah.
gave them up to the Rams.
Right.
But you have to understand, what were they getting in return besides draft picks, besides picking up a couple of free agents somewhere?
Yeah.
Business is business, but most people know I'm not letting something go if I'm not going to get something in return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So regardless of what Seattle or what the Chiefs have lost, they didn't lose it without some kind of return.
Yeah.
Or some kind
They're
of game
not going to
plan.
trade away something that valuable if they don't have something in the woods waiting to
Exactly.
replace it.
You know, we look at this as for fans and from viewers, we always look at it from a standpoint.
Here is another piece of paper we need to write down. We're going to stick it in that football helmet. Remember last week?
Yeah.
Favorites for each division. Who's winning? I said
I can't do that.
right now, June.
Because mine's going to change
Seriously, wouldn't
before
it?
the season
Let's
begins.
look back on June
You
and see if
can't,
we're right.
it's too early.
Let's look, no, but that's what makes it the mystique actually to see who's right and just throwing it like crystal ball. Okay, NFC East. I said Giants, of course. Who do you guys have
I
in your
hate
gut
to
feeling?
say it, but I'm going to go with the Eagles.
All right, he's going Eagles. I'm going Giants with that division. Come on, you guys say Dallas. Just throw it out there, man. Just
I am
have
saying
faith in your
Dallas.
team. Have faith in
I
your
am
team.
taking Dallas.
Yes. So he's taking Dallas. I'm glad to see that. See? You got faith in your team.
All
this
right,
year.
NFC
I'm a
South.
realist too, though.
I know, but you're seeing the light. You're seeing your team gel. If they get a better defense, they're going to be good.
You heard the word.
If.
Bring up the South.
Okay. NFC South.
We'll go NFC South.
NFC South. Oh boy, here we go. Tampa's in the mix there.
Tampa. I already
I
got him.
think it's,
Nope. You guys are gonna laugh. Saints.
oh my God.
Saints will win that division. Saints will win the NFC South this year.
I'm taking Tampa.
Saints.
You're going to bet against Baker Mayfield, who really
I'm
last
betting
year,
against Baker Mayfield.
everybody said that he had a bad second half, but really, if you
Okay.
look at his second half of the
Go to the
season,
West to San Francisco.
We're all
I'm taking the
we're
Rams.
all on Rams on this one. I have to.
Yeah.
I gotta
Oh,
take
it's
Rams on this one.
definitely Rams.
I have to.
And then
You got Green Bay, Chicago.
AFC North.
Yep. NFC.
NFC.
Oh, I'm sorry, NFC North. You got
And to
Green
be
Bay.
quite honest, I'm down on Detroit. I have no faith in Green Bay because I don't
I'm
think
going
I'm
Bears.
going with the Bears too. I'm going with Chicago.
You know what?
I don't think Minnesota's going to do it because that quarterback, they don't have a
Minnesota-
quarterback.
Minnesota's no good with quarterback. Kyler
Exactly.
Murray. No.
I gotta go with Chicago.
You're not going Green Bay? Green Bay?
I don't have faith in Jordan Love. Not like that. Not against Chicago. Not what he showed. Because I say this because if you watch the playoffs last year, they were the weakest team in the NFC.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the dice on Detroit this year for that division.
Wow.
I think they'll come back.
They lost a lot, man.
Jameer Gibbs is still there.
A running back can't do it if it's in the
Yeah.
box.
All right, I'm
saying
saying
Browns.
Bills. You're gonna say Pats.
Yes, Patriots all the way.
So it's really up to me
What does your gut feeling say with that division?
with that division, Bills.
Okay.
All right.
I knew you'd say that. Okay.
No, you didn't.
Right.
You didn't know
I
what
knew
I was
you'd
going to
say
say. No, you didn't.
You had Patriots
assumed
as a
it.
pick last week for the Super Bowl on paper up here. Remember?
Right, but that doesn't mean just because if I have them picked, doesn't mean that they get to win the division. I got Dallas picked.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're going to the Super
Okay,
Bowl.
okay.
Okay?
All right.
I mean,
Pittsburgh, Baltimore. What's that?
you ask who's winning the
Bring, yeah,
division.
bring up the East.
AFC East. All right, this is funny. Okay. Oh, we already looked at that one. AFC North.
Oh yeah, North.
I'm sorry, North. Yeah, that brings in.
And I didn't pick
Oh.
the Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
Man,
There.
see, we're forgetting about the Bungles.
I'm picking Cincinnati out of that division. Joe Burrow's come back from the toe injury. Joe
You know
Burrow.
what?
I'm,
Cincinnati.
I'm taking the Browns.
What? Oh my God!
I'm taking the Browns.
I'm going Cincinnati. Joe Burrow's
I'm
come
going.
back.
I'm going to
Cincinnati.
go Bungles too.
Cincinnati will win that division over the
I'm
Ravens.
the odd one on this one because I'm taking the
You're-
Browns.
That's like me taking the Saints on that one division.
You know why I'm taking the Browns? Because I honestly do believe,
Shedeur
I've seen the
Sanders?
footage for one of Deshaun Watson. He's actually looking very good. He's looking like the old Deshaun
You're
Watson.
taking him over Joe
That,
Burrow?
no. I'm saying, I honestly believe, even if Deshaun Watson goes down, I honestly believe that Shedeur
Right.
Sanders is going to come in there, rally that team, and they're going to win their division.
No, that's like me going with Tyler Shaw and the Saints.
I mean, I believe that Deshaun Watson won't make it through the first season. Through the, maybe the second week. I think something's going to happen. I see Shedeur coming in,
Yeah.
taking the Browns all the way.
All right, South, you got Texans or Jags or the Colts.
Jags, Colts, Texans, or Titans.
Danny Dimes going to be back?
Probably.
Should be.
Stroud, Danny Dimes, Stroud. Because I have no faith in the Jaguars, okay?
Defense with Texans, I'm taking them.
I
got to take Houston Texans.
Yeah, I got to
have
take
to.
Texans defense too. So all of
As
us
of
on
now.
board with the Texans.
I have to, as of now, June, yeah. This is cool to look back in December and see what we wrote, you know? It'll be interesting.
Who's the next one?
The West.
Oh, here we go.
Chargers or Broncos or Chiefs.
That's a tough one. I'm going with Denver.
My gut wants to say Raiders, but I can't. I really want to say Raiders on this one. I can't. Damn it. You know what? Wait a minute. Chargers looking good. Chiefs looking good. No, I already had the Saints with the out. That's like you picking the Browns. So I'm going with
That's wrong with me. I had a good view on the Browns. I'm telling you.
yeah, you got a good view. I have a good view on the Saints. I think they're a comeback team this year.
I think the only reason I don't see is I don't like the coaching right now.
The Saints, man.
Who's the coach?
I'm going Chargers.
You have to look that up. I don't even know who it is. I don't even know. You know what? I'm going with Denver and Bo Nix and Jalen Waddle. I have a good feeling about that.
That's the reason
I think Denver's going to win that, and then the Raiders will come in second place. Put Raiders at second place.
I don't know about all that. because
Raiders
you
will
still got
climb
the
up to the
Chiefs.
ladder to second place.
Good googly moogly. You still got the Chiefs.
Okay. All right.
I went Chargers. I think the Chargers.
Yeah, Amari and Hampton would be a good fantasy pickup this year for you to draft this year.
Now, so ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen, as we rambled on and on about
Right.
football and everything,
Yep.
we've talked about a lot of stuff today.
All right.
But I do want to get back to one situation here that we really need to talk about and discuss.
Aliens.
Why do you want to discuss? I mean, I'll discuss aliens with you because
I'm just saying, Disclosure Day is out in theaters as of yesterday.
Do you really believe in disclosure?
Steven Spielberg seems
Do
to
you believe in disclosure?
There is something out there we're not seeing, hidden. in
Yeah,
all these
I'm
files.
agreeing with you. The truth.
Something is up there, man. Something's up.
Yeah, a bunch of lies is up in the air.
Well, at the World Cup in Miami on the 24th, something may happen. June 24th, or that's what they saying. Something, a big alien.
You know, the world was supposed to
alien
end in
abduction.
2000, okay?
My-
Correct? The world was supposed to end in 2000, correct?
True. And 2012, the Mayan calendar.
Right. You notice what calendar you said?
The Mayan,
Right.
which doesn't exist anymore. It ran out of time.
No, the calendar actually probably does
I'm sure it's
exist
still running somewhere.
because our calendar is actually off. A lot of people don't realize that our calendar.
Oh
is
yeah, it
actually-
probably is. It should be Monday.
It should.
right now.
It's not even actually 365 days a year. It's actually shorter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
If you
not
actually go by
good.
the actual ancient times and Hebrew times, it's actually.
So that means we're
360
older. We're older than we are.
because they actually add.
So
a
we're
month
really
after a while.
5 years older than what we usually are.
It's just like the holidays that we celebrate Christmas and Easter. Actually, if you go by the biblical feast days, there's more holidays and they're actually
That is
better.
crazy, and that actually makes a lot of sense. So you're actually 63, right, in age?
I don't know. I haven't went back. To
I'm just
actually
saying,
check
what
the
if
time
it's,
of
if
the-
it's
I'm saying the Hebrew calendar
Yeah.
is different,
the Hebrew.
and that's the actual original calendar. Is what I'm
Did
saying.
you
It's
know
different.
the wall and what was that? What is the wall they call when people do this in front of it?
The Wailing Wall, that's the actual
Did-
sexual symbol act.
Do you realize there's an ATM in that wall? Can you imagine? There's an ATM right there in the wall.
You see, now, I'm gonna be
Go
the
ahead.
one to stir it up here.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Rick says the Hebrew calendar is what,
What do you think the calendar goes? What calendar do you go by? The sundial?
who
or-
says we have to go by anything that they decided before our times back in
Well,
the day anyway?
that's
Right.
what I'm saying, is all different times from different calendars.
But they adjusted
That-
us to our work schedules now.
No, what work did was adjusted to whatever calendar
Yeah.
was that they went by.
When Henry Ford made 40-hour work
And
weeks.
Henry Ford actually didn't make the car, you know that?
So who made it before?
Why don't you look it up? And you'll
Ah,
find
because
it.
all I hear is Henry Ford on that.
If you look it up, you'll find he actually was not the actual.
Fred Flintstone.
Who made
Right.
the decision to call January?
Exactly.
Who called that? Was it Romans or
December.
Caesar Augustus?
We can call them
Actually,
whatever the
look
hell
it
we
up.
want
Yes, you will
to.
find it. That's where a lot of that changed.
Caesar Augustus, Romans,
No, I'm talking in that period.
the Roman period.
Yes, a lot of
Yes.
stuff changed in that time. Is what I'm saying.
So is time
See-
really real?
And you think about it, we celebrate our birthday the same day every year,
Yes.
but it's not actually
On the same
Same
the
day.
same day.
It's
Every
a
year.
different day every
It's
year.
it's a different day. It might be that I might have been born the third week of December in 1976,
Right.
but
Rather
every
than-
few years I'm celebrating it on the fourth week in that month.
I say this because y'all think.
Look,
No, I'm serious. Because you've gotten onto something that a friend of mine said, a coworker said this.
Yeah.
He asked me one day, he said, doesn't it seem like time's moving fast? I said, you
Yes.
don't realize
I
it is.
sent you videos on that.
Why is time moving fast? You see this, you see I like talking to you. Yeah, you
Why
got an
is it
open
being-
mind because there's something that I gotta say. If you actually read sometimes in the Bible, it actually says time will speed up.
So does that mean the Earth is moving faster?
Earth is not moving faster. You don't understand.
Or is it
What
slowing
were we
down?
talking about earlier? We said the calendars are off.
Yeah.
You see, things are going by
Right.
seasons and time by the calendar, by the actual calendar.
Yeah.
Our calendar is so far off.
Yeah. How can you actually
The
have?
winters are not as
How
bad
can
as
you
they used to
actually
be.
have a first day of summer? True first day of summer.
Because we
Yeah.
don't know. Because if you think about it, like
What
you
is the
said,
summer
when was the
equinox?
first day it's supposed to be winter, and we didn't get. I mean, our winters have been off.
Yes, I was going to
Yeah.
say
Think
that.
about this.
Remember we were
Yeah.
kids, we had a lot more snow, and now we don't have hardly any?
Well, it's not just that.
Well,
Well, that's
now,
chemtrails. I honestly believe they're living chemtrails.
Oh, well, you think the planes.
They can see.
Yeah.
They know how to make rain. They can see.
Oh, I see it all the time above my house.
So what would you think you see those chemtrails that they're doing something, man?
They're adjusting the weather,
They're not just adjusting the weather, they're poisoning people too.
making us all
man.
depressed and stuff.
I don't think,
I
I'm
don't-
not depressed.
I'm
I'm
not
not
either.
depressed. I don't let
What,
shit
I
bother
mean-
me.
But I'm
That's
saying
too
it
much weed
affects
to be
people's
depressed.
psyche.
Not cannabis.
But basically, you have a point with all that pollution and chemtrails. It does affect people.
I think there's a lot of things, in other words, we've talked about it time and time again, and we've hit on this subject about, from everywhere from drug usage to all this. There's a system in play
Yeah.
to keep everybody in check, to keep everybody enslaved. We are in it. It's about waking up and saying and recognizing that it is a system that is in
And
place.
the next step is data centers, probably.
I was thinking about, because we've been talking about
We
that
keep
for quite a
saying
while
that.
now.
I keep seeing it in the
No,
news.
but I'm saying we've been talking about that for
Yes,
quite a while now,
yes.
haven't we? I've come to realize something,
Mm-hmm.
because I thought about all these data centers that are automatically. I mean, they're putting them in certain places.
We have 3,900 operational data centers in the USA.
Okay, now ask yourself this question: what data are they collecting?
Yeah, what are they collecting? I mean, they're collecting, of course, information like what we're putting out there.
Right.
But what other things are they?
Could it be that if certain things go out, they can censor you quicker?
Yeah.
Because if you notice that a lot of people nowadays, if
Look,
they
it's
say
right down the
certain
road.
things,
In Ashburn and Loudoun County,
Yeah,
the data
yeah.
center of the
And
world.
talk to them people up there and they tell you how loud it is.
well, you remember
Noise
San
pollution
Francisco's
and
going through
everything.
that. That's what the 49ers are suffering from, those data centers over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they're getting headaches, stuff like that. And I'm not talking just the team, that whole area that's got it.
Dallas,
but the team suffers
Dallas
from
is
it.
known as Digital Dallas now. They're just rampant.
Well, even when I was serving, they were starting that.
Gosh.
Dallas was way ahead of the program a lot.
Amazon Web Services, the largest U.S. operator with
You got to think it. Everybody does everything online now.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why we're seeing the
Okay,
3,900.
I have a weird question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When is the last time you wrote a personal check to pay a bill?
I can't remember.
Yep, there you go. Right there. That's all you had to say.
I really can't
How
remember.
many times do you go up, buy you a daggone drink at 7-Eleven and go,
Yeah, and just doop, and tap. Yeah, everyone does that.
no, my shit is not on my cell phone.
It's not.
I might tap my card.
Yeah, I'll tap my
But you
card.
don't have it
I'll
on
tap
your
my
phone?
I don't have, no,
I
I'm
don't
not
put it
putting
on
my
my phone.
information on my
I won't
phone.
do it.
Okay.
But it's weird, like when my wife, she'll be out there, she pays our bills, it's all online. And then I see her switch to the other folder and paying her parents' bills, and she's writing checks. They still want their bills paid by check. They won't let us set it up
Well,
online.
that's how my parents are. They still do a lot of the checking system.
Which I don't blame them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be quite honest, I don't blame them. I
Yeah,
believe
no,
in the old technology. And don't get it twisted. I like today's technology too, but I think it needs to be in check.
But
Oh, I have
this
written checks.
this
You
is
write checks
why
out to
this is
people.
why it is the way it is.
Mhm.
Everybody in this world now is all about convenience.
Yeah,
The easiest, and I am the first.
yeah, we all are
To
guilty.
beat it up.
I am too. Yeah, everyone is.
Me and the wife she'll call me when I'm leaving here. I'll call her, say, "Hey, I'm on my way home." She's like, "Well, what do you want for dinner today?" Well, I was like, "I really don't feel like going to Food Line and hitting the Sunday after church crowd."
Mhm.
Well, we'll just Instacart it. I'm like, "Okay, I'm good with that." Come up, we put our order in,
Yeah, it's done.
any substitutions we want, if something ain't there, and then it'll be delivered by
I don't have that option, though.
12:15. 12:18,
Yeah.
I'll look out the front door,
Right.
and my groceries are sitting right on the porch for me. I didn't even have to go by.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, we do. We live in the era of convenience.
Yeah.
I don't
and
have
it's-
that. They don't
I mean-
deliver to me.
I mean, think about this. You've seen the commercials. Tavala, they cook your food for you. They send you a portion of food and have a microwave. All you gotta do is scan the QR code.
How
Cook.
often do you and Heidi sit there and say, you know what, I really don't feel like cooking tonight, and you ride up to the Fort Valley store and get a couple sandwiches and a soda and a bag of
At
chips?
least one night a week.
Yeah.
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 Or on the way home, like one of us coming off the interstate. We'll
Hey,
pick
would you
something
like
up.
something?
Yeah.
While
Yeah,
we're
Yeah,
waiting?
at least
grab a
like
pizza or something
usually on
like that.
Fridays at the end of the week we'll do Friday, like a night.
Yeah,
Night
meet
out.
out somewhere or
Yeah, a night out
Yeah.
like the end of the week
yeah.
rather than cooking at the house.
See, like yesterday,
So, yeah.
yesterday, we celebrated my grandson turned 12.
Yeah.
So we went out and did everything. I was telling BJ, I want to say this, that my youngest son got us. He got us good
Okay.
because, you know, he went to give his nephew a birthday present, gave him like $10 a card and everything. Then he gave him a gift card. Hey, this is a $50 gift card of games for Xbox.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Well, I'm like, he don't have an Xbox. He look, I know, and I gotta give him one.
Got him.
So right after we left, guess where he went? Winchester. I had to give him an Xbox.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's it.
I mean, it was a great setup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't think that Ace and Ricky, they were in cahoots. You go, hey, you go there
I'm
and
sure
confront it.
they
And
both did.
confront it.
My wife turned around and said, looked at Ace and said, you don't need to thank her, because he said, thank you. She said, don't thank us, thank your uncle. Thank your uncle, thank your uncle. But he nailed us with
Yeah,
that
but,
one.
but here's something that's cool for him because he'll always remember that day.
Yeah, exactly, and
Yeah.
that was good. I mean, we had a good time. It was good food. I liked the food.
You know, when you get a birthday present, you always remember. He'll always remember that, like a
Yeah.
certain item.
You know, it's certain things that you do.
Like for me, it was a bike that I wanted, a BMX bike, and I remember getting it. And it was so awesome just to get it for my birthday.
You know, I really, out of all my
Dude, back in
birthdays,
the day, you know.
Out there, I'd ask for a damn dirt bike. I ain't pedaling shit out
Well,
there
I
on
was
that land
see,
you got.
I just remember.
you got a point, man.
I just remember I just remember it was like 8 or 10 years old. It was pretty cool to get it.
Yeah,
It
you
was like-
always
you know, it had
wanted
the
it.
fancy wheels and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one you did tricks
My
on.
best birthday present, I have to admit, was probably when I turned 35 or 40, one of those.
Okay.
When I got to actually meet porn star Vivian West.
Wow. Okay.
Well, because I've never seen,
Yeah,
you
that
have never
stands out.
met somebody and
Yeah,
that
if you
kind
meet
of-
someone famous, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
and to be quite honest, just to be and I think the thing that got me I think it was my favorite was because we invited all these people out and none of them came, and then once they found out,
Mhm.
their mouths just dropped. They were just like, "Hey, you should have joined us."
It's- I've always been this way, and the old lady hates it. I don't want shit.
I don't either, really.
I don't want. If you want to do anything, go to the dollar store, get me a couple bags of gummy bears or gummy worms, some
Mhm.
sour gummy worms.
Right.
Content.
And
Yeah. And I think as we get
Just-
older, we start going that
I've
way.
always
And
been that
I,
way. Quite honestly, I've always
I
been that
have,
way.
you know, and
and
recently.
I don't want shit for Father's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know,
look,
as long
I'm
as you
Just
have-
say, hey, Dad.
Yeah, as long as
have
you have a
Father's-
nice dinner. and
This,
stuff,
this,
just
this
have-
is something that I believe, and this is why I said if in a biblical way, if you look at their holidays versus what we have, actually biblical holidays are more.
Yeah. Well, do you guys have Juneteenth off on Friday?
No.
I don't either.
But June what?
Juneteenth, you know. You know,
Well, yeah, I know what Juneteenth is. I
Exactly.
think it's ridiculous. Okay.
but it's a lot of the government facilities have that. You know.
If
We don't. I don't. So.
I got ripping the word for my history lesson, so we'll keep it there.
On Juneteenth.
I got ripping the word
We've
for my
already
history
had this
lesson.
argument.
Well, that hasn't
Yeah.
it's really been established since the Biden
I-
administration like 4 years ago.
Look, our government is. See, now you're gonna make me go rant.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't
don't
wanna
want
do
to. If you want to, you can, but
Because you know I'm going to, because you just
Just
started.
let it out.
let it out, man.
Because the point is, our government has been lying to us for the longest time anyway.
Well, we should make Flag Day coming up.
And-
as
and-
a holiday too.
Why?
They
Understand something. Why? I love.
Why don't we have
I
Flag
love this
Day off?
country because I was born here.
Why don't we have Flag Day off?
I love this country because I serve this country. Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
But I don't
So-
like the history
Okay. Yeah.
because the history lies too much. I don't like the history.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
see,
sorry.
oh man.
No, it-
That
yeah,
was
'cause I
me.
turned that
was
off.
me.
Okay.
No, I turned it off.
I don't like the history because we lied too much.
Yeah.
And we lied too much about not just you, not just me.
No, I agree with you. It does. Yes.
I
It
mean,
does a lot.
think about this. They booed the president from going to the Knicks game. Now, how many people actually voted for Trump this year? They voted him in, so I'm saying he
Yeah.
had a lot of votes.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of votes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what did he get voted on?
Well, do you think
Making America great again. Isn't that what he went for, right?
would those same people still vote for him now?
I don't think so. I'm
I
going to
don't
tell you
think so
why.
either.
I'm going to tell you why.
Unfortunately, but
Make America Great Again was to make America great again for everybody, right? Has he done that? I said it about 2-3 months ago when the Israel thing went on. When did we become Israel's bitch?
Hmm.
Now, just a couple weeks, or last week, he told Israel to stand down. They fired anyway. You know what that said?
Hmm.
You know what he did? Got back on the phone. Okay, we'll just go with Israel. What I'm saying is, Ben,
Yeah.
we got people here that we
Well-
don't look after, and we're worried about something else over
They
there.
need to quit being
Yeah.
everybody's
the world's
bully.
police. We don't have to be the world's police.
I'm tired of it. I get tired of seeing every time I look on the news, they're talking about, well, we need to support Israel. We need to do this. We need to do this. Why? Why don't we look into our own backyards? We got things that are happening right here that should not be happening.
A lot of people that really need help.
And me personally,
So-
I am a person, because I was a military guy, do not believe a veteran should be on the damn streets at all.
Yes.
At all.
Unless it's their choice.
Exactly.
And
If
some of them,
Some of them want
that's
that, but
that's what they want. They don't want the help. They don't want to be bothered.
That's fine if they can survive, because they can survive like
Yeah.
that. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the ones who need the help,
Yeah.
and we sit
Yeah,
out
you're
there and
seeing-
abandon because we'd rather be over someplace else.
If we're seeing veterans that have lost limbs and legs and arms, they need help, yes.
I've never had to deal with
Families
the
that are
VA,
desperate, yeah,
you know, but
yeah.
you hear stories about how the VA is not good. You know what I'm saying? You hear horror stories about.
I deal with the VA,
Shit.
and I
What's
can
your opinion
express.
on that, yeah?
It's to me, it's the areas. There's not enough VAs, and the reason I say is because I can go to the Winchester,
Is there one in Martinsburg, right?
but that's where I got to go if I really need something.
So you have to go all the way to Martinsburg to.
Right.
For certain
So
things.
so I can go to Winchester, it's only 20, 30 minutes away.
Mhm.
But if I really need something done, guess what? I got to go to Martinsburg.
Understand.
Now,
Yeah.
granted, I like
My
what the
dad-
VAs do because if it's an
No,
emergency,
my dad just went to Martinsburg.
yeah, if it's an emergency, I can go to the ER and
Right, exactly,
and the
yeah.
VA will pick it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but the thing is, when a lot of people go in, it's a waiting procedure, and it's a long wait.
Yeah,
We don't have enough people that want to take the time to, or we don't have enough buildings or close by buildings
because
for
we're building
vets.
3,900 data centers, all the buildings.
Yeah, we'll build all that, but
Yeah,
we won't
but
build
we won't
something to
build
help the
anything
veterans.
To help the veterans, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, look, you can have another veteran center right in Winchester
Right.
because they closed that old hospital. Just reopen that.
Yeah, well, it's
Right.
nothing but doctors' offices and office buildings now, the old
Okay.
hospital.
Right.
Yeah, but that's stuff that they could do. Just say, you know, hey, they're closing this down.
Well, like the one in Warren
Even,
County.
even just
empty
do it
hospital.
like a daggone urgent care. You know what I'm
Exactly.
Why
saying?
don't they
Something
take why
small.
don't they take the one in Warren County, the empty one, and just make
But
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just. sitting
It's
there.
stuff like that, but they rather spend their money on
Yeah.
on running other government things, so to speak.
Yeah.
When are we going to get into the
Mhm.
business of us?
It's
Helping the us of USA. Yeah, yeah,
you've been to the new Front Row Hospital before.
Yeah.
haven't you?
yeah. I've been there. Yeah,
Great
it
facility.
looks great. Yeah,
Why in the hell is it out in the middle of fucking nowhere?
you have to drive all the way out there.
I mean, you gotta go all the way into town, make a left on 6th Street,
And keep.
and just keep on fucking then you gotta drive through a 25-mile-an-hour school zone.
Yeah, 'cause
I
right
mean,
there.
it's just
If
like,
you got an emergency, you ain't going 25.
you know, I'm sure they probably got the land for free, so, you know, or got it for 3 cents on
Yeah, but it
on the
makes you
dollar,
think
but
why not they just put
why
it in-
all the way out there with nothing fucking around?
Okay.
They're
Ideal
almost
thought.
abandoned.
Ideal thought. Look for the
So-
future, and this is the reason
Okay.
why. Ideal thought and look to the future.
Right.
We put it right here because we're getting ready to expand.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you figures
Oh, everything's.
66. You can come off 66 on the 55.
Get to Linden, all that. Get
Do
ready to
it.
expand.
Do its own exit just for the hospital off 66.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't they just do the one, like you said, the one lone exit for emergencies on like.
Because Winchester has that
Yeah,
one.
Winchester's got its own
that-
exit
It goes
off
right to-
37
yeah.
now. You used to, you had to get off, wait at the stoplight, make a right, go up, wait at the next stoplight, make a left to go in.
Now you can just go
Now
right.
you can
Yeah,
just go
I
in.
agree, and that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Now I do want to say this because I've been talking about this, and I have
Okay,
to
go
ask
ahead.
this question. What do you think about this? I am talking about putting together a basketball camp because this is one thing I do believe in. Kids need to have something to look forward to as far as learning skills and stuff like that. Now, my question, the reason I say that is, I bring that up is because every time any of these areas has stuff to get kids interested in, they've always taken it away.
Mm.
We wonder why, and we talked about this earlier about AAU and all this kind of ball. These kids can't learn if they don't get the places to go to do these things.
Mhm.
But yet, once again, this is part of this government thing. Why you take that away from them, but you want to invest in something that has nothing, data centers and stuff that have nothing to do with the kids.
Right,
Yeah.
That have nothing to do with building
yeah,
up the community. It has everything to do with building rich people's wallets.
yeah.
Because that, even if you put a data center here, it's not going to employ 100 people.
No.
It may employ 20, 25 people.
Well, that's not 100
That's it.
that need the job.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's going to be 25 of their buddies that run it.
Exactly.
And that's it.
And you know, I'm looking at it from an aspect of, I don't want some lazy kid that's not got that doesn't know two craps from whatever, running something that's going to affect my digital anything. See what I'm saying? Because you can screw me over 6 ways to Boston. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the big problem I have with the way the community is driven with all this stuff. That's why to be quite honest, why I hate politics anymore.
So, yeah, I mean, anymore, let's just say 20 years from now, would this town look a lot different? The way it's going now?
It doesn't look like,
It looks the
let's
same to
say,
me in some ways. Like
it doesn't look, it
Yeah.
doesn't feel,
It doesn't feel the
it
same
doesn't
feeling.
feel the same
It doesn't.
as it did.
I'll
when
be
we were
quite
growing
honest.
up.
I'll be quite
What do
honest. As much as I like it,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a bad idea, the murals.
Oh, I see.
I like them,
No, they look nice.
but I think it's
doesn't
a bad.
bother me.
The reason I say I think it's a bad idea, you took away the history.
Yeah.
Because on certain buildings they painted was historic buildings.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So
No, I do agree. Yeah, I remember seeing the old logos and stuff before
yeah,
that.
I'm just saying certain
Okay.
it's okay for certain buildings, newer, but certain ones that were older buildings, you
Yeah, just leave them
can't.
alone,
You can
yeah.
leave them alone.
Yeah.
You know, because it takes away the actual
Yeah.
accent.
Or you can do them, just have them town themed
Yeah,
with the town pottery, trains,
that's why we got the name
What-
Hot Town.
that, you know,
The ram symbol, I'm fine with
yeah,
that. Yeah, the school.
stuff like that.
Right.
Keep it town
But
themed.
when it's not
Not-
town themed, weird looking
You know, of
Picasso
course,
stuff.
they say the one on the side, the blue one that's supposed to be like a river and it's a contributory or whatever. To me, it more looks like a lightning bolt. I don't pay attention to them when I walk around town.
What's
It's
the
not
one,
something
What's the one that looks like Picasso and it has the big eyeballs and the people?
Is that,
I know which one you're talking.
I don't know,
about.
but what's the meaning behind that? I just drive. I don't know what it means. I don't live here, but
I
I'm just
remember
like,
it had
why is
some, I think it had something to do with history,
Yeah.
the history of supposed to be the
Okay.
history
All right.
of the
Well, I don't
town.
know.
yeah, but it's
Something
just,
like that.
it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I pay no attention to them, and they don't, it doesn't bother me one bit.
Yeah.
Like I always tell you, it doesn't really personally affect me at all.
If it doesn't, then yeah. If that doesn't piss on your gate, then don't worry about it.
I mean,
Right. Right.
that's not what I look for
Yeah.
when I walk around town. It's like, this is the good time of the year, all the holidays where the town is just lined with flags.
Yeah. It looks
You know,
nice.
when the
Looks
Legion has
great.
the flags out on the sidewalks from one end of town to the
I
next.
really like that. Yeah,
When
it
you
looks good.
go uptown, cause you can do this here.
Mhm.
You wanna go for a walk at 11 o'clock at night, and you got a nice breeze blowing, and there ain't a soul, there ain't a car on the street, and the flags are just blowing, and town's lit up good. You know, I like what they did with the lighting and when they did upgrade the town, it's beautiful, it's perfect. And the flags are just blowing. And even coming over here on Sunday mornings when town is dead, it's a gorgeous ride through town.
Yeah.
I mean, it only takes 37 seconds. But
Like any other town in Shenandoah County or maybe
Yeah.
beyond. I like with all the veterans pictures.
Yes.
I read all. I look at them on the way here,
Yep.
and you know.
I'm still upset because they haven't put mine up here.
Well, they need to put. Yeah, I didn't see yours.
Not because I think they got mine in Warren County probably.
No. I mean, I just like the way they put the pictures up there. It looks. I like that.
And, I mean, it still does have the small town feel. The
Yeah, it
Christmas
has
lights
this-
go up in the winter time, and
Yeah.
you know you got the old school ones back in the day were fire. The
What
ones
did
now
they
are
ever
nice.
do? Honestly, I got a question. What did they do with the old middle school? What's going on with that?
That's the Mennonite
Yeah,
church.
church.
So they turned the old middle school into that.
Mhm.
I never
It's
drove.
Mennonite
I
church.
haven't
Yeah.
drove up to it lately. Last couple of years.
Rob uses
Rob
it. Upward Sports uses it for practices and
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah,
good.
Upward
Good. I
Sports
was
used to
wondering
play
what they
there all the
use
time,
it
yeah.
there. 'Cause
No,
I'm
they
old.
still use it. It's actual
Yeah.
church, and they go
Okay.
to school there. They actually
Yeah.
turned the
Oh, good,
Mennonite
good.
church and school.
Okay, I was wondering what
But they
happened.
also let people use the gym too whenever they need to.
Okay, I was wondering what
Yeah.
happened to the building. Okay.
Yeah, it's still in great
Yeah,
use. And
it
they've
looks
actually
more-
taken.
It looks great.
Yeah, they built it up.
Yeah,
they've done a
You
great
remember
job.
where Mr. Taylor's class was when you walked by the old gym and went down into the old dungeon steps?
Yes.
That part of the school they tore it off. That's
Oh,
gone.
Yes.
It
Okay.
stops at the gym now. You don't have that other section
other
off
area
there.
off
But
the
dude, it's still got them old school bathrooms down there in the locker
Yep.
room.
Wow.
Down in the dungeon.
They're still
But
there.
they've
Yeah.
done great work in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
heating, all that.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
still have a couple leaks they gotta fix, but
Oh yeah.
They-
Dude,
takes
it's,
time.
it's fire.
I'm
man.
glad
Yeah.
it's still. I'm glad it's still used Okay, good. Okay.
And they, Rob gets to use it, so that helps out when we're
Alright.
coaching and stuff like that, and they have
Okay.
no problems with it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we used to hold the games there, but
Yep.
they had stuff that they were doing on
Oh,
weekends
okay.
too.
Right.
But I mean, I know the men would practice there on certain nights too
Mhm.
when they were playing in the men's league. They
Remember
have
the old
certain nights.
pegboard that was on the wall in the gym?
Yeah, I
It's
remember
still
you-
there.
It's
Still
still
there.
there.
It's still there.
Still there. Matter of fact,
Wow.
I think one time I went and tried it and I got so far. I'm not going to embarrass myself, but I made sure I
Back in
didn't
the day, we
nobody.
cheated. You remember you used to put a little bit, just get the tip of your shoe, then you can use your foot on it.
Oh yeah. Wow. Man,
What used to get me,
I totally forgot about
what used to
that.
get me is when you watch them and you see the ones who are kicking.
Yeah.
Trying to boost himself up kicking.
Yeah. We're trying to work our way up. Spider-Man walk.
God. We used to have the rope hanging from the ceiling in there we had to climb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was.
Yep,
great.
those were the good old days back then.
The old tetherball post.
How many times does somebody
Is
get
that
smacked in the
rope still
face
in
with
there?
that thing?
No, the rope's gone.
Oh, I bet it is. But
How many times do people get smacked in the
Yeah.
face with the tether ball when you wasn't paying attention? Because you got some button.
Someone just run at it and hit it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, they've redone the ceiling. They got all new ceiling in there, lighting. Dude, it looks really good now.
I'm going to tell you one of the funniest stories that happened to me back in that time in that middle school.
Okay.
You remember the parking lot that's over there? They
Uh-huh.
used to have that one pole that set in the middle
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
go around. And we went out, our PE class went out one time.
Mm-hmm.
And our PE teacher said, everybody run. And we
Okay.
ran, we were running around. And there was this one kid, I'm not going to say his name, but Dwight McKelvey. But he decided to get ahead of the pack instead of running with the pace. He goes running and sprinting to the outside, didn't see the pole.
Oh.
And literally, you want to talk about a cartoon moment? Because he hit full force on that pole and literally was and slid down.
Wow. He just like.
It was one of those moments
Wow.
where you actually saw
He
the
smashed his-
whole leg and everything
His
out
whole,
around.
his whole middle section just ran into it and just slid.
Like old Antonio Brown was
Yeah.
jumping the goalpost and slid down.
Yeah, that's what it was. And it was just like, wow, did he really do that? That was like, he really
That
do
was
that?
crazy. And he just ran full speed into it.
Yeah, he never did see it. And by the time he did see it, it was too late.
That we were one of the last classes in that
I remember
building.
that.
I think
Yeah.
they went to Signal Knob after
After that
our
was the
7th grade
transition
year.
to the new one.
But to me, they should have built the high school and then moved the middle school to the old high school. They should have built the high school out there instead of another middle school. They should have they should have just went ahead and just overbuilt the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But of course, dude, we're talking 40 years
Well, that was
ago.
40 years ago.
But because Christ, how many times did they renovate the high school when we were in there? It was just constant.
Yeah.
Well, I
looking
still
out the
say
window,
that was the
seeing
funniest
something
story.
great. Oh yeah.
That was the funniest story when I played
I remember
basketball.
Mr. Strickler walking around the hallway with the yardstick.
Because
Yeah, I remember
Strasburg
that.
and
I remember that
Central,
guy, yeah.
Strasburg and Central had the same design.
Yeah. In Tom's Brook.
Yeah, Tom's
Brook Middle School.
And even Mount Jackson, they all had the
What's
same
going on-
school
What's going
floor
on with
design.
Tomsbrook Middle School? That big.
It's an apartment complex
Yeah.
now.
Oh, okay. So they turned it
But
in.
all of them had the
but
same
the gym
kind of
is still there.
basketball design.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I still always laugh at this when we played against Walker Lambiot. And he walked in the Warren County gym. And you seen our gym.
Right.
He walked in and he was just like, here's a Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
We get to Central, and of course, Strasburg's old gym,
Yeah.
same way Central was. So we're sitting there, and Harold's looking at me. You know Harold, he's a clown anyway. He'll sit there and joke. We get in there, and he's just like, where's the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Mm.
Well, our gym's a Cracker Jack box
Yeah.
compared to what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So we must be in the alternate gym where they're going to have the JV play, and we must be moving to a Coliseum.
Yeah.
Where our varsity
Yeah.
play. Because it was no bigger.
There was no baselines back then. It was literally you had like 3 foot,
Yeah.
4 foot between the wall and the out of bounds line on the
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
ends. You know what I'm saying?
And one-sided
It
bleachers and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And that's why we were laughing, because he came into ours
Yeah.
calling ours a Cracker Jack box, and we
Yeah.
come in, you only
Yeah.
got one side of bleacher, dude. You gonna call
Yeah.
our gym a Cracker Jack box?
Yeah, the old wooden damn bleachers you just go in there and crank out with a fucking thing. Yeah. I'm glad that they finally, wised up. Let's not set both fans side by side, because that's
not a good
not
idea.
a good idea. Especially when Strasburg and Central played. It wasn't a
Warren
good
County.
idea.
Yeah, those were some
And there was
Decided
just
to
enough
separate
room. There was just enough room on the team side to have your chairs and sit. But if somebody come over, he had to go like this so they could inbound the ball.
Yeah.
But it
right.
was so fun.
Yeah, it was
The
the old.
games were fun then,
Oh
dude.
my gosh, yes. And even
It
rivalries
was so
were fun.
tight, and of course you had Ben Solomon up there sitting there, doing the play-by-play, and calling the shit out. You remember
Yeah,
they had the
little days.
Strasburg Rams, the big board,
Yeah.
the plywood thing that they
Oh,
had
yeah.
painted purple
Oh,
that
yeah.
everybody would sit behind.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, it was so much fun.
I mean, that was a thing back then, and even I could still even have that kind of fun now,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just so much different back then.
Yeah.
I think always, and I reflect back to people, and I think who was the last person I talked about?
Cheerleaders used to cheer at all the games, basketball games.
Yeah.
You know, that was what got me, because Warren County cheerleaders were kind of different. And I say that because I could swear half the time they were cheering for the other team.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I believe Warren County, especially football, I think we were losing so bad they were starting to cheer for the other team. Because I think it was one game, it was basketball actually, and we were getting blown out by Parkview, or no, Harrisonburg, I think, had blown us out in the tournament. North Virginia Daily Classic, we were getting blown out like by 30 or 40. I mean, they had Kevin Madden and all that. There's no way we were going to keep yeah, we were a AA school too, but they were just way above.
Yeah.
And it was like my first year anyway, and I could swear I heard the cheerleaders. They were cheering for us at one point, and it got so out of hand. The Harrisonburg cheerleaders were saying a cheer, and you could hear our cheerleaders singing right with, like,
Wow.
Well,
Who were they? What side they on?
I don't know if that was true or not. It just sounded like it, the way everything was going. Just like, oh, y'all cheering with the other team too? We getting blown out that bad?
We ain't giving y'all nothing to cheer about.
and that was a thing. When we got my senior year, when we got to regionals, we got to play Culpeper. Culpeper, I don't know who this kid was, but they had a player.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a short kid, man. And I remember I didn't have to jump center. Matt Deficit jump center, but I remember we were looking, and the final score, I don't remember totally the final score, but this dude had almost as many points as we had by himself.
Yeah.
He ripped us apart.
Carmelo Anthony,
Reminds
Allen
me of-
Iverson.
But the bad part, the
Yeah.
good part was,
Yeah.
when we walked in the locker room, if we would have won, we seen the team that we would have faced. Now, granted, I'm probably the second tallest guy. We have one guy, Matt Deficit, he's probably about 6'6". I'm like 6'3", 6'4".
But this other team was just.
No, I wasn't even 6'4". Yeah, I was 6'3", 6'2" at that time. So we had a 6'6", then I'm the next one.
So the
Maybe
other
Harold
opponents were
6'3" at
just
that time.
twin
The other
towers.
team, when we walked in,
Twin
their
towers.
smallest guy was probably about 6 foot.
Twin towers. They were just.
I mean, we were looking at a lineup, and there was one point I looked at, how you come out and do the warm up, so it's about small to height.
Yeah.
There was at one point when we first walked in, I may have looked down at one person, and the rest of it was just like, never mind. I'm glad. I looked over at Harold, so I'm glad we out. He tried to get embarrassed. I'm glad we out. Because I know that was going to be a dunk fest. He tried to be a
The Cafe Mutombo on the other team.
That's why I like going to the Hardwood Classic now, because we get a lot of them outside teams come in, the bigger schools.
Yeah.
And dude, some of them are just
Nasty.
just Yeah, it's like watching the damn All-Star game.
Yeah.
They're just out there fucking dunking the shit out of the ball, ooping it. Yeah.
That's what makes us. I mean, and that was the thing. I will say one of the best plays I've seen in basketball, high school basketball.
Right.
Parkview did it against us. It was off the tip, and they had Billy King at that time. I'm thinking Billy King's going to jump. He never jumped. They had another guy who did the jump ball. And it was set up so perfectly. I never thought about it until after the play, but I noticed, I'm like, everybody's lined up like that way. Parkview's going this way. I was like, what are they doing? And what they did was it's isolation, because only one move from Warren County is on this side, because you know how you fill in the gaps on the jump.
Yeah.
Well, soon as they got the tap, the guard didn't even look. Billy King had already broke. No look pass. Open slam dunk. I mean, he was just like my
dropping the hammer.
Yeah, and that's what they were doing. They were isolating, because what are you going to do?
Yes.
One guy versus three?
Right.
Because now you know the other dude's shooting too. No, we're going to isolate you right off the bat. Get that open and dunk, or it's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
Get the crowd. Yeah. But it worked. It got the crowd in the game. Everything else, and I'm just like, man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good play. Hey, people, I want to say this because I did skip over this and I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It was just something that I forgot to do, and I do try to do this because they deserve it.
Yeah.
If you're looking to get married, the Valley Bride at 3018 Shawnee Drive, Suite 4, Winchester, Virginia is Morgan Beecher. She is by appointment only, and you can also find her on Facebook and Instagram. You can contact the Valley Bride at this number also, 540-664-7580. That's 540-664-7580. And that's where you get all your marital, get your gowns and your tucks for your wedding. Call Morgan Beecher right there. Also want to give shout out to Strasburg Midget Youth Football League, which registration has already begun, and also Upward Sports with Rob Beecher and Upward Sports. Give them also registration is also there for them. Also look up those categories, and just say Anytime Fitness.
Anytime Fitness.
They're doing their thing, and once again, also remember the kicker. Get the kicker. What's the promo code?
SMW 2026. Enter that.
15% off. There you go. And so, do you have any closing remarks, sir?
I don't really have anything. That's about it.
We were just jawing today, so
we're
I
on
didn't see
today
that.
like radio.
No.
That's what we are. We're talk radio.
Go ahead and say it. Red Sox suck. Just
They're
go ahead and get it
in
out.
the basement right now.
I'm not going to say nothing. You know why? Because my team's right there.
Both our teams are
Yeah, exactly.
Look. You couldn't even win one game against Tampa to help us out. But we did it on our
I
own.
think they
without your
did
help.
win one.
It wasn't enough to help us.
Oh, well, I think they got one out of three.
Y'all are trash. Absolute trash.
Too many injuries.
Oh, here we go now.
Roman
Too many
Anthony's not there. He's got to. It hurts when he swings. So
Oh, by the way, I did hear that, and I heard this before we go. I heard Rich Paul, who is LeBron James' agent, he set the world record for lies.
Oh, I believe that.
Set the world record for lies.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah, for lying.
Who?
I'm sure
Rich Paul or
Yeah.
LeBron?
Rich Paul.
I think LeBron might have.
I think he was second.
I think LeBron might be a close number one on that one, but.
It's there's no debate.
No, there wasn't even a debate about that. They were sitting there talking about because
He's so bad.
he's holding people hostage for 15 minutes. Oh, that's great. Ain't that something?
Yay.
Thank you. See, some people love people.
Ask a person where they're from. Are they from America or are they from?
That's bull crap.
I know that. Look, why you
Apparently
say
they mentioned New York, so they might be in New York right now. This says Happy New York Shopping. Okay.
That doesn't matter.
All right. Good luck.
Global sensation. Sunday morning workday. Global sensation. We're reaching out all across the world.
All different areas of the world.
I love you too, Hamid Milani.
All right.
It's that time. It's not, you
I got a
know.
song to close out the show today. It's a classic, the way it is, remember?
You can't use that.
Well, you know it's a good song. The Tupac version is good too. Remember?
Yes. Yeah, I know. It's Bruce Hornsby in the range. He's
Yeah,
not
but
lying.
Tupac, did he have a better version or do you like the original?
Changes was pretty dope.
Change is good.
To be quite honest, if I had to put it in the thing, if I rather listen to him, if I rather
The
listen to
original?
that, I would rather listen to Tupac only because of what he says.
Right.
But I mean, Bruce Hornsby
No,
is
both of them were
original.
great. It's
I mean, even what he sings is just great. If you actually listen to the lyrics of that
Just the
song,
way it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he
I got his
actually
greatest
goes
hit
through,
CD in the car right now.
if you actually listen to it, it
Yeah.
actually goes through history. That's what he's
CD.
saying.
I still listen to CDs.
Who listens to CDs?
I still listen to CDs.
CDs nuts.
I don't know. That's just me. I
I'm
don't
sorry.
have the
CDs nut.
template on my car. I don't have a newer car where I can do that. You know, just get anything I want out
Dude.
of the era.
Amazon is. I think I paid like $26 for my radio and the Jeep.
Yeah, but I don't have the touchscreen stuff and all that, the newer stuff these days. You know.
Bluetooth will find right at it. And you can get a daggone Bluetooth adapter and plug it into your cigarette lighter. That's what I got in the truck.
Oh, I can do that.
Set the radio station on 87.9. That's number one on your FM dial.
Well, I think I might just go get one then. Okay.
Yeah, I get in the truck when I start up. It says waiting repair.
Oh, okay.
And then
Nice. I might just do that.
I turn my Pandora on and let her eat.
Okay. That's a good idea.
They're probably like $6 on Amazon and it'll be at your well, your house in 3 weeks. My house, it would be there tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow. Another 3 days for me. Actually, I get it within 2 days usually.
They
So.
probably deliver your shit by like drone or
No,
bird.
the guy drives down the driveway in a van or whatever, and drops it off. Whoever, yeah, like the random people in cars, they do that back in Fort Valley. Or
Yeah,
they-
they probably. I didn't realize they had a hub in Edinburgh where like you
I
can
didn't
just
know
work
either.
out
I
of your
didn't know
car. You can go there and pick up all the packages you want to deliver and deliver them in your car.
That's what these people do. I mean, I see different people all the time. You know, with their
Huh?
different.
What?
All right. Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
You know, we're gonna have July 5th is another. It's gonna be on Sunday, so we're gonna be here the day after. And thank God July 4th is on a Saturday this year. That's nice. Isn't that nice to know that? Not on a work day week.
I'm off Monday, so my son.
I took that Thursday and Monday off, so I got me like a
You got a 4 day.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got a 5-day
Wow,
weekend.
that's great. Good for you.
I might have to tap in from the river lot. I might be down there still.
Well, why don't we go down to the river lot and do a show?
We don't have no cell service.
Oh, never mind. I am getting new upgraded internet at my house, so we can do a show at my place here soon, this week.
Well, we can do a show up there when the ticks are gone.
The ticks are about gone. Oh, they're still there though.
I'm going paintballing next week. I want
Okay.
to say that. If y'all want to join me, y'all can. If y'all don't have to worry about it. But I am going paintballing next week, next Saturday.
You
Yeah.
know, the
You
Half
have-
Moon Beach?
Hmm?
Half Moon Beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have chickens. Why do you have ticks out there?
No, right now I gotta coop them up because they tear my garden up, so I have to keep them inside buildings. And
Well,
keep
put them on a leash and walk them up there and let them eat the ticks.
Oh, I don't have time to walk all 12 of them, you know?
Why not? It'd be like a dog. You could have six
I
on
could.
six on each
I
hand.
mean,
Walk them around.
that is possible, but I mean,
Good luck walking a chicken.
yeah, I've done it before. It's pretty cool. I could say I've done it.
Why don't you bring one to like Mayfest and walk around there at Mayfest next year?
That'd be cool when we do that. I can get a lot of likes on videos.
And
for that.
you can put like you can put one of them vests on it like it's a service chicken. Please don't pet my cock.
I get like 1 million views off that. I would get like 2 million views.
You can lay a rooster on your arm. You can walk
Like a
around.
parakeet,
Look,
you
yeah,
know?
you can be a falconeer. You walk around
What was
with
the old
your
guy from Animal Kingdom that had the falcon?
You can put like a welder's glove on and just walk around with your chicken on your arm. You imagine the looks he was getting down.
I think we would get a lot more
Our last,
subscribers.
I'm going to leave y'all with this. There are things that we never want to let go of. People we never want to leave behind.
Okay.
But keep in mind that letting go isn't the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new life.
Oh, I like that one.
Catch you on YouTube, catch you on Facebook,
Present
like and
tense,
share us,
people.
like and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, share
Present
it,
tense.
do all the 9 yards, do the whole
Rock
thing,
on.
and we'll catch y'all next week. Me, Ben, BJ, Sunday Morning Workday Gang. Remember, we'll be back like that,
Go Yankees.
Like
like
Cracker Jacks.
that.
Cracker Jacks.
Go black and black, black, black.